I've never been like. In?
You wanna hit?
No, I'm good. I was just everybody. It seems like everybody does like Zens or.
I feel like my anxiety comes from being alone.
These are on pouches, 4 milligram.
Not Zen.
Fuck Zen.
Shouts out to On.
Yeah, give this man a sponsor.
That'd be dope.
Right, if like any sponsor for any
for
of
my
us,
nicotine addiction, I'd probably be like the worst nicotine person. Nicotine.
You just have piles of fucking tins or whatever everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, we went to Justice House to watch those games, and they have fucking Rogue.
Yeah, the
cans
Rogue.
everywhere. Not everywhere.
Rogue.
They have like a bunch in one spot and a bunch in another spot.
I've heard the Rogue guys. I've heard a lot of good stuff about them. They do the nicotine pouches, right? Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Rogue. Dude, I like these. They're cheap, bro. They're just super cheap. It's like those are $1 right now, so I just go buy
super cheap.
100
so what,
of them.
is it kind of like the Camel Snooze or whatever back in the day, like the little like
these are pouches.
Yeah, they're dry as fuck.
Oh, are they?
If you got a dry mouth, you better grab a drink of water. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, to get it started,
get that baby started.
Get some moistness going in there. What flavor is it?
And you can probably snort.
That's what I was gonna just say. And when you're out, you just take a little hit off that powder.
Right? Like
no, I'm not even playing,
It's
bro.
like cowboy cocaine.
I'm not even playing. It'll, it don't feel good.
So I was doing Zen for a while, and then Cole was on here, which was our the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
And he talked about his dirt biking experience and whatnot. But yeah, and he liked Rogue, so I tried Rogue. I swear to God, it fucked my tooth up.
Really?
Like, dude, when you put one in, for me, it's wintergreen. And it literally tastes like you're sucking on a fucking...
mint.
Like a sucker with wintergreen. Like, it just tastes so much sugar and so much fucking... just sugar. And I swear to God, it ate through my tooth to the point where I could not brush it. It hurt so bad.
What the hell?
So I just stopped zenning and all that shit.
Wow. I kind of stepped away from the mint flavors, and so I got into these citrus ones, and like sometimes I'll do a berry.
Right.
But I feel like there's some weird shit in the wintergreen and mint flavors that
sound a little something.
I don't know. Yeah, well, they give me the hiccups, bro.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you've ever had the pouches and they just boom, you start hiccuping.
See, that's funny because I feel like my stepbrother, he used to have that same problem with them. Is they just make him fucking hiccup, like just fucking bad.
It's either that or heartburn.
Or yeah, I've heard of people having heart, especially from like wintergreen. Like I used to chew Grizzly wintergreen, and dude, that shit would give you the fucking worst heartburn ever, dude. Holding your fucking chest, having to drink like a glass of water type shit. I'm glad I'm not chewing anymore though, honestly. Like that shit's
really get heartburn.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really get it that often. Like here or there, I will, but like.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
We've been live for about 3 minutes.
Okay.
We can keep on talking.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad I fucking was chewing like a can in the day, and like I started smoking cigarettes too when I was doing security, and it's just like when I was towards like halfway through me doing security, they ended up doing the whole tobacco tax. So my fucking cigarettes that I was buying, it was like the Camel Blues, they went up to like $10. I'm like, I can't afford this shit. Smoking a pack a day. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm quitting.
That's a rich man's game right there.
Well, $10, dude, and doing it a pack a day, like that shit adds up, especially when you got kids and shit.
For
So
real.
That's $70 a week. What are you talking about?
I mean, it fucking.
It's $140 every 2 weeks.
Right.
What's that time?
That's $280 a month right there, boys, ladies and gentlemen. $280 a month.
What's 70 times 52? Come on, Janie.
Yeah, come on, be the Jamie. Come on.
70 times 50. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? That's $3,640 a year.
That's a chunk. You could do a lot with that money.
Fuck yeah, you can buy half this podcast.
Right, right. You could buy half of my camera setup for fucking shit. You could do some serious shit with that amount of money.
But no, yeah, I'm not saying views or jewels or even his shit's cheaper than fucking dog piss. So I don't know why people wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, so what happens is I wait till they come on sale because I'm naturally Jewish, you know. So I gotta go in there. If they're like it's $4.49 for a can, I'm like, I'll be back.
I'm coming.
Right. And so I made it. I got in good with the guy down at the gas station, and I'm like, so when are these things going on sale again? And he'll give me a date. And I'm like, all right. So I go in there on the day of their shipment, and I fucking just buy them out, bro.
It's like
Before they don't even have them on the shelves.
So you just gotta wait until their next day. They
buy 100 of them.
He's like those motherfuckers on Black Friday, just at the door waiting for the fucking shipment to come in.
On my way to work, 5:30 in the morning. I'm like,
what's up, boss? Is shipment here?
he knows. He just comes out with the boxes.
He just slides them out.
He's like, this makes my job so much easier because he's just got to scan a big box, right?
Oh, fuck. You just get the whole box?
The whole pack, baby.
Might as well, though. I mean,
how much comes in a box?
Yeah, dude, they come in packs of 5 in little boxes, and then they're shipped in a bigger box,
like
right?
20 or something.
Right, and fucking, that's the way to go. I mean, if you're gonna have an addiction, you might as well do it as efficient as you can, right? I mean, I have not been able to kick nicotine. I think I kicked it for like 4 months, solid, and that's when I was like, I was off caffeine, off nicotine. I was
raw dogging life.
Yeah, I was trying to really cut down on the sugars. And I gave up quick, man. My brother, he actually was like, I just got out of prison, and he was like, do you want to try one of these? And I was like, because I tried to smoke. I bought a pack of cigarettes the day I got out. I was like, all right, I really want a cigarette really bad.
Right.
And I fucking went and bought a pack of Newports, and I took one drag, and I was like, God damn it. I threw the whole pack away. And I was like,
damn.
I'm good, right? And then he showed me the Zen pouches. That's where I started.
Right.
And it was game over, baby.
I think cigarettes are definitely like the one thing I can never go back to.
Right, no.
You know, I still, I like the aroma.
You like the smell?
When someone's burning a stogie, there's just something about it. I just really like
like
the
a stogie or a cigarette?
A cigarette.
That's like the one thing I can't stand.
Yeah. When I don't know why. It's just like home. But I really don't like taking drags anymore. You know, I haven't smoked in months now. I started smoking a little bit, and my orthodontist was like, hey, bro, I know you're smoking cigarettes.
He's like, I can see that shit.
And I was like, all right. So I quit. I started hitting the vape pretty hard.
He's cool with that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I don't think that does much for your mouth.
Right.
It doesn't affect the mouth. Like cigarettes, they, you know, you'll see your gums will start swelling a little more and stuff like that. So
right.
They could see that with the cigarettes, not as much on the vape. No.
Right. Yeah. I quit cold turkey when I quit cigarettes. Like I had to.
Yeah,
if I don't quit cold turkey, like I won't quit. And I mean, it's like I smoke cigarettes here or there. And like before we start the podcast, you guys saw I went out and smoked a cigar, and it's like, I don't know. I do that here and there, like, and I can, like, and it won't get me hooked back on. But it's like, if I go back to working like a stressful job or something, I'll definitely pick back up smoking. Because it's like, if I see the culture is, oh, everybody goes out on a break and smokes, or everybody's got a cigarette in their hand, it's like, well, fuck, I want a cigarette now too. Because you smell it, you see it, everybody's like, oh, I'm taking a smoke break. Well, fuck, I don't want to keep working. I want to come take a smoke break too.
I want a break.
Right, like, let me take a break.
No, I didn't do any nicotine for like almost 2 years, and then I got a job at Natural Structures and started chewing.
Oh, fuck.
And that worked out for about 8 months, and then as soon as I got off that job, I didn't chew anymore.
Right.
But I haven't smoked a cigarette in probably like, now it's probably been like 4 years for cigarettes.
Damn.
And
Holy
then,
shit.
That's hella good.
Right, yeah, it is.
Chewing's probably like 2.
You almost have to grow that little hatred for it, though.
Yeah, you definitely have to hate the thing you don't
It's
want
a
to
healthy hatred that you're like, I fucking hate the smell of those.
Yeah.
You know? You almost just want to beat somebody up for smoking around you.
Right, right.
You know,
the only thing, closest thing I come from like a cigarette is your cigars, which I'll take like one hit off.
Well, those you're not even supposed to inhale them. You're just supposed to hold them in your mouth and then blow it out. It's like,
a little black and mild here and there, I think, is all right.
Right. Joe Rogan smokes cigars. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, fuck.
It's the healthiest guy on the planet.
They increase testosterone.
Well, they help you with your focus too, actually, a lot. Like, I mean, at least with me, it helped you.
I think it stops. So I think the only reason why it helps your focus because it stops the other things you're thinking about. So like, you're pissed off, smoke a little cigar, maybe take a couple hits, and then you're not pissed off no more. You can focus on the thing.
Right. It takes your mind off of what you were getting all agitated about. That totally fucking makes sense. Instead of necessarily like the nicotine itself, like the motion of like relaxing, taking a drag, like blowing it out, all of that can just be relaxing in general.
Yeah, it's almost something like shamanistic in it, you know, like where you just like can sit back and meditate,
right? Ponder on things, like for real. Like it sounds kind of weird and corny, but it's like every time I was smoking a cigarette, like doing security, I'd go out. We had this thing called the pier, and like you'd have to go out there and watch the ships from the end of the pier, and it's like, fuck, dude, I'd go out there, light up a cigarette. I'd be out there just fucking chiefing down cigarettes, just thinking about random shit. Like, anything.
Yeah.
Anything. But, oh, shit, fuck. Don't want to break a bottle on the podcast.
Nowadays, I find myself being like super ADHD and just having like 40 things in my head constantly, and I can never focus on one thing at a time.
You can't sort things out.
Unless it's like that I have to deal with that situation at that moment.
Right.
I'll fucking slack it off until that moment, and then as soon as that moment comes, I'm like, okay.
So you're saying you're a procrastinator?
Yeah.
Basically, but I try to, like, I'll try to focus on that thing, and then I can't, because I'm like, oh, TikTok or oh, Instagram, or I'll be like, oh, fuck this person, or fuck that person, or this motherfucker wants to talk some shit. Like,
procrastination is masturbation. You're only fucking yourself. Remember that.
Boom.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's true. I mean, for real.
Focus is hard. I fucking, you know, I've been doing, I feel like I've been doing better, but when it comes, like, obviously at work,
what are you doing for work?
construction, man. We build houses, and dude, I'm a fucking disaster. You know, like, if I could just set up, like, say, like a cut station and have all my shit right there, but for some reason I can't do that. I'm just so focused. I'm trying to get something done, and I usually, you know, if it's the beginning of the day, I'll get way ahead of myself and realize I fucked up.
I fucked up.
You know, if I would have just taken a moment to just think everything through, things would have been a lot better. But putting things off, yeah, that's tough, man.
I think my biggest issue, and I have a good fucking thing to say about that, like when you were talking, I just like looked at your shirt. I'm like, what logo? What brand is that? I like that fucking logo.
Little teddy bear on there?
With a beer, bro.
With a little red Solo cup.
Or a red Solo
Oh,
cup.
shit,
That
Let
makes-
your imagination fill the cup.
yeah. But yeah, as soon as you were talking, I just like, my mind went, whoop.
Right.
Like,
I get
and that's
you.
another thing. Like when people are talking to me, I really want to listen. Like it's not like I'm trying to be a rude or anything.
But you get focused on things.
But I'm like a dog, squirrel. You know, like
oh my God.
that's
For
like.
real.
And dude, when I'm talking to like someone that is like intelligent or something like that, then it's like I don't even still don't even like when Cole was here. I try to listen my hardest, and it's easier when you have headphones on because you have to fucking listen to it.
Right.
But if we were like out in the fucking bar or something, I don't know. I feel like when I'm in the bar, I still like I'll coast everything out around me and just listen to that one person because it's kind of what you do.
But there's so much shit
But
going on
if you're just
there.
sitting there like we're just chilling as homies and someone's talking, there's a TV show on, you're fucked. I'll remember probably like 7 things you said.
Oh no.
Unless it's like a buddy I haven't talked to in a long time, but then I'll still like look at your shirt and be like, oh, that's fucking dope. As you're talking, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. I just got told twice this week that I need to quit looking like I'm ready to go. Like, because I'll sit down, like I'll go out with my brother or something, or even out with my wife, and I'm like, my legs are like out the fucking table. Like I'm ready to, you know, and she's talking and I'm looking around. I'm just checking my surroundings out, and I'm trying to listen in, but I can't yet focus on it because I've just like you're explaining, you know, there's just so many things going through my mind, and then I start thinking about all the shit that I forgot to fucking do today.
Right.
You know, I'm like, God damn it. I woke up this morning with a purpose, and it completely got fucked off by Netflix,
Dude, TikTok
Oh fuck.
is the worst
Facebook,
fucking
For
thing.
real, it is.
Instagram, Snapchat stories.
Yeah. All of it combined, dude, can really just take a fucking chunk out of your day.
Which is ironic because we have a podcast, but social media is the worst fucking thing.
Oh,
for-
it is, dude.
When it comes to like, dude, I love it that because if you're like in a bundle and you need to learn something, you can learn something quick as fuck.
Right.
But you got to be focused on that one video. You
Right.
can't be scrolling through the rest. And
No.
You know how many cars I've fixed because of YouTube, man?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
YouTube
dude.
college, bro.
Gosh dang, bro.
You're certified.
Yeah.
You're a mechanic now. Fuck.
That's a fucking trade school, bro.
Right. Yeah, for real. No shit. I've learned so much stuff on YouTube. It's not even funny.
But I think social media is really taken away from a lot of our integrity as people. Like
Right.
a lot of shit that, like, there's shit that people would talk to me over Facebook, or bad comments that would never be said face to face,
Oh, that's
right?
for sure.
Because
Right.
they know they're gonna get punched.
Some
Oh, yeah.
keyboard warrior type shit.
Or they just, you know, people who aren't people that like conflict at all, but they're fucking little keyboard warriors, right? I think that's what's really
do we have those
going
people
wrong.
on my comments on YouTube right now?
Really? Do we?
Yeah, there's one person. no names, but yeah, dude, we fucking one person, and if I said his name, you'd be like, oh my god.
Another one since the last one we had?
No, the first one we had.
Oh, I thought you said there was another one. I was like, oh, fuck,
but we've had
what?
one on YouTube. And
Yeah,
I just looked at it. I'm like, dude,
get out of here.
you're such a pussy. Like, you know for a fact if I see you in person, we live in the same fucking town.
Right, I'm gonna see
like,
you.
Yeah, it's like when you see me, you're like, oh, how's your podcast?
Yeah.
But you're talking shit. It's like, you know for a fact.
Well, and
it's not even when he's drunk and at home, he's just jealous because he has his own YouTube too.
Right.
Or it's just,
you know what you should do though?
he felt like he needed to say his 2 cents, which is like, do what you want, comment as much as you fucking want, view my shit. I don't care. You can hate me, but guess what? You comment on 2 of my videos.
You're giving me
you viewed 2 of my videos.
Right.
Oh, dude, you hate my shit? Well, you viewed.
Next time you see him.
Exactly. It's a fucking view, bro. That's a win.
Right. Exactly.
And
it's just giving us traffic.
I even commented back. I was like, hey, man, I'm like, it's more like, I'm sorry you don't like my shit. I'm like, but I have like 250 views. I was like, way back.
You stop right there. Don't you ever fucking apologize.
No,
right. No shit.
I didn't apologize, but I was like, I might have to bring it up and see, but it was more along the lines like, whatever. And then I'm like, I have 250 views. I'm like,
right.
I hope you can get more than 2 on yours.
Yeah, then the 2 that you have on your profile or whatever.
I don't know exactly. I'm going to have to bring it up, but yeah.
Next time you see him in public, you should give him a fucking card, a business card.
Oh,
just be like, oh, here you go.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to him and say, what's up, pussy? And then give him my card.
Bro, this is going to be one of those things where, you know, who knows? It could be a year from now, 6 months from now, but people are going to come back and, okay, maybe there's only 250 views today. But once this thing starts really gaining traction,
right?
I mean, it's going to be crazy. And I would recommend to just stay out of the comment section.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
I love
Some people can. Some people really, you can feed off of it, you know. But
I just love, it's like, how are you going to hate my videos and comment on? Like, it's just like, ironically,
if you don't like it that much, then don't say anything. Is that where you're at on it?
Well, it's like, it's like if you're going to be a hater and you hate us that much, why are you even here? Like,
why are you coming on 2 of my videos?
Or yeah, why are you taking the time to go to both?
Okay.
Because, you know, and dude, when they comment, it's always something that happened in the last part. It's like, oh, so you went this far before you hated it.
Yeah, you put some fucking time into this shit, bro.
You were invested.
Yeah, hella. Yeah, dude.
It's not on there because we had to delete the second one and put it back up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot,
so that comment's not there no more. But yeah, it wasn't like apologize. I was just like, hey, man. Basically just going, I hope you get more than 2 views on your videos.
Right.
So it's like, thanks for viewing my, that's what I said. I said, thanks for viewing mine, and I hope you can get more than 2 videos on yours.
I really want to go but like find his profile and see if he's gotten any more, and I really doubt he has. It's
no.
Still sitting
Last time I checked, it was like 3.
Oh, it's fucking
like, we've been on this for like a month and a half, and we have
40 followers,
600 and
608 views on our first video.
Which, from what I can tell, like from other people I've watched, because I watch podcasts religiously, like that's what I fucking do, and I watch like upcoming people, and they can't. We've got more views in 1 month than I've seen people do in a year and a half. Like this dude commented, because I have it written on my car, my podcast name and shit.
Oh yeah.
And he commented on, and he's like, which I really appreciate. I'm like, kudos to you, because he commented. He's like, I found this podcast because of your car. I'm like, oh, thank you. And I'm commenting on his comment. I'm like, thanks for viewing. Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be doing way better and way more better content and whatnot.
Right.
And I went to his channel, and he's been doing this shit for like 4 years.
Bro, I tell everybody. I'm like, I tell everybody I see. I'm like, yeah, dude, one of my friends got a fucking podcast, bro.
Fucking PR guy right here.
It's on fucking YouTube, dude. This is fucking legit.
Hand me that box right there.
Yeah.
What box?
The card box.
I think every conversation I've had, especially the last week, when you were like, hey, you want to come on? I was like, I tell everybody. I'm like, yeah, bro, he's got a podcast. He's a fucking beast.
You're like, check that shit out.
Got business cards now. What's up, motherfuckers? Go to your local bar. Go to your local restaurant that serves drinks, and I'm sure you'll find them.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Shout out if you want to advertise us, and we'll advertise you. If you want us to advertise you, good. Just buy us a bottle every time we do this.
Yeah, no, honestly, if anybody
Paid
wants
sponsors,
to like,
let's go, motherfuckers.
Get some business cards and like spread it out in their city, wherever they are. Hey, man.
And like I said, this will be our 6th video we'll be posting.
Or 5th.
6.
Is it?
Because the last one was 4th. My brother will be the 5th.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And we're upcoming, bro. This is
Already got a lot of content.
Yeah.
It's still new.
It's still brand new.
It's just a baby.
Right.
Yeah.
It's still in the fucking womb right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wait until it's born.
Well, it's like
wait until we find our voices and find out everything.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be moving here soon too. Like, I'm never gonna buy a house here or rent a bigger house, but I'm gonna have a whole room dedicated to our studio. So,
dude, hell yeah. Well, I mean, it's already looking good in here too. I mean, if we had a bigger space,
bro.
Oh my god.
What I had to work with, you can't tell me this ain't fucking dope.
Dude, with the space you have, fuck
it's
yeah.
good. I'm super proud of you, man. This is a big step up, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm proud of you.
It's been cool.
You came up man. Too.
Yep.
Can't be light on that.
No, hey, we all have our fucking moments, and you get down in the mud, you got to just get back up and dust your shoulders off, right? And just keep on fucking walking.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I could be a victim my whole life, right? But I choose not to, man. I wake up today and fucking I take that W every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you wake up with a fucking direction.
Yep.
For real.
Yeah, dude, it's been, I don't know. We've all had kind of a crazy life, and growing up here, right, has been tough on a lot of people when it comes down to like addiction and just fighting a lot of demons and getting through things. I feel like we all have an excuse to not win, right? We all, all of us. But I mean, I don't like seeing anybody down, and I'm trying to do better so that eventually, right? Just like we talked about earlier on the phone, you were like, I'm going to make it and you're fucking coming with me, bro. Like everybody that's been there for me is going to reap the benefits. Right. And that's kind of how I feel about it too. Like everyone that's been real with me, when I get there, cause it's coming, it's going to happen. Right. Something big's going to happen.
Right.
And everybody that's been there since day one is going to be there still.
Where you want that thing to be?
I don't know yet.
You have like a direction, or you just like funneling with a bunch of things until you find something you like?
You said a little bit about some comedy. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like comedy. I think it's fucking cool. Obviously, we're in a really fragile state with comedians because of the cancel culture.
They're the only one with a little linguacy, whatever you want to call it. And they're the only one that can actually say shit and still make it a joke without people getting super offended.
But but there's a lot of people that do get offended. I don't know. Right now, my focus is on just getting my life together. So obviously, I'm working fucking construction. Not the best. It's not my dream job, but I'm committed right now for the time being. So I've obviously had to rebuild my life because of mistakes in the past. So it's like if I would have started doing what I'm doing today at 20 years old, 5 years ago, right, I would be in a fucking great position, because at this point I've only been working with the guy I work for a year, and I'm already doing 10, 20 times better than I've ever done in my entire life. Right. So I know that if I can move up the ladder this quick with a little fucking shit job, that if I really focus and maybe just start throwing some money away, then who knows? Maybe I do real estate. Maybe I jump into some comedy.
Right. Yeah. Sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
Dude,
exactly, bro.
Those are like the two things other than rapping, because I think you're one of the best rappers I know. We're not going to get on there right now.
Right.
But other than that, I feel like you'd be a great salesman, because you can fucking talk.
Right.
Like
approachable too.
No matter what, you'll find something that they're comfortable about talking about, or you'll find things that they like, so you'll throw that in there. And then comedian, you like to talk. You just don't. You can sit in front of fucking thousands of people, I feel like, and still do pretty well.
And I can retain what I write too. I think that's a big thing, because throughout my past, writing music, and then you got to go, whatever. I'd spit it to my friends, or I'd try to record it on my little fucking bullshit studio that I got. And so eventually it's like I probably remember at least 20 raps that I've wrote in my past, like I could just, if you put that beat on, I would know every fucking word. So I feel like I could take that with me if I ever wanted to do comedy too. It was like, I could write my skit down, and as long as I just go over it, it'd be like I'm on stage. But I also don't want it to be robotic. Right. You
want it to seem natural.
Yeah. And so I want to leave some room in there for maybe, bringing the crowd in or whatever. And that's kind of like, I'm still studying this shit, right? Like I watch comedy almost every day now just to see what these guys are doing. I watch all these different comics, and there's hella people that like fucking Theo Vaughn, dude. I fucking love Theo, bro. He cracks me up. But honestly, I watched his shit on Netflix, and I was like, I didn't really like the stand up, you know.
Oh, really?
But I love him on all of the podcasts. Like he just
What about
fucking
it?
is a
What about
riot.
it? Did you like what kind of?
I haven't seen his Netflix special.
Yeah, it was good, and I felt like he put his heart and soul in it. But I really just like how authentic and shit he is when he's on podcasts. Like just
more relaxed and kind of just like chilling,
the weird
hanging out.
shit he says.
The weird, crazy shit that he says. Like that's that shit I love.
Right.
And
we gave our artistic friend acid, and they're like, "Well, you can't do that. It cured his autistic."
yeah. I mean, he says some out of the world shit, man.
Yes, he does.
And he's the only one that can get away with that shit. Let me tell you.
Like,
dude, for real.
I watch like Tiger Belly a lot.
Dude, he's so funny.
I love Bobby Lee. Shout out to Bobby Lee.
Him and Bobby Lee, they start vibing. Like some of the shit they start saying in the podcasts I've seen of those two, I'm like, whoa, like
dude,
you motherfuckers crossed the line almost.
I'll
like,
say
damn.
this from day one to the end. Bert Kreischer is the number one for me, and he will be on this podcast.
I fucking love Bert. Yeah,
dude,
right.
You can't tell me he wouldn't be perfect for this scene. Other than like, we probably would have to turn down his mic, but
we'd have to get a lot more of that.
Yeah, I can
right
push
there.
this out another fucking 5 feet if I really wanted to.
Well, no, I'm saying we'd have to get a lot more alcohol, bro.
Oh,
Bert Kreischer
we'll bring in 3 bottles
at least
of
a whole
wine.
keg. No,
but no, yeah, he's like one of the main people I'd love to meet and party with.
Yeah, so far, I mean, out of all the, like, I feel like with the whole rap thing too, is my mind is like, I don't like the way it's gone, bro.
Yeah,
I really don't. I don't like where everybody's at in the hip hop scene. Like right now, like NF, I still love NF to fucking forever.
I was just listening to
because he's just so real. But a lot of the new stuff, it's like, you know, I like gangster rap, like fucking. I love Polo G and fucking 42 Doug, and like I love all these people that are out there really making like.
Who's your favorite rapper?
I don't know. I don't think I have
Kevin Gates.
I love Kevin.
Too many.
Kevin Gates is a badass, yeah. But
T. Grizzly.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
When it comes to gangster rap, it's like T. Grizzly or Kevin Gates.
Yeah, it really. I think you got to split them up into genres too,
right?
You know,
right.
because it's what am I feeling when I'm with the kids. I ain't bumping Kevin Gates.
Fuck no.
I will listen to the biggest variety of music that it would blow people's mind. Like before we do podcasts for an hour, I listen to like Take Me to Church.
Oh, Take Me to Church.
Yeah, and then
Wait,
I couldn't tell you the artist. And then like Rainbow, not somewhere, but fucking weird music. Fucking what's it called? Somewhere. No, that's not it. No. It's
I can get into some like fucking blue.
Fat.
Hoosier. Take Me to Church by Hoosier. It's that white dude, that tall, skinny white dude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a good song.
Yeah, dude. I'll listen to fucking bluegrass. Sometimes I like some like real fucking twangy old country. Just depends on.
So listen to the OG freaking Joey Badass.
Honestly, I had that kick, 2015, 16, when he was just going hard, him and Kendrick Lamar.
You want him a beer?
Yeah.
Thank you. Him and Kendrick Lamar, who?
I think we were on like a really hard fucking Kendrick Lamar
Anytime
kick.
I listen to freaking Kendrick Lamar, Joey Badass, early level Yellow
so many
Wolf,
memories just fucking
dude,
just hit you like a
I remember
wave,
like
dude.
First Street hard.
Yeah.
And then before it, dude, that literally the only person I think about is you when I listen to that shit.
Yeah, bro. I feel like every artist that I've ever gotten into though, it's like their music really touches a part of my life that I can just fucking connect with, you know? And every song, like I listen to music in a whole different way than I think a lot of people do. Like when I listen to a song, I really fucking listen to every single word that they're saying and I get the slang and shit too. So it's not like it's just like, oh, this is a catchy beat, right? It's like everything that they're saying, I'm like, oh yeah, that dude's going through some fucking shit.
I'm kind of the opposite. I like the lyrics, but I love the beat.
Like
if it has a catchy beat, you know for a fact I'm listening to it. But I don't care about the lyrics some of the time.
I fucking R.I.P. Juice, R.I.P. XXX Tentacion, bro. I fucking I loved their music, man. That shit was like heartbreak music. Like, god damn, like you knew they were going through shit. Right. And I feel it because I've been there, dude. I've been like, you know, so fucking far gone in my addiction that I didn't even know which way to go, right? I would have felt better dead for a lot of my addiction.
Right.
You know, you get to that point where it's just like no turning back, right? And so, I don't know. There's some new people that I see on TikTok coming up all the time, and I'm like, I hope that these motherfuckers make it big. But a lot of shit that I've been hearing lately, it's just like everyone's trying to be like the biggest gangster, and I think that's why I like Joey Badass, because that's not where he was at. Like, he was like into this fucking really intuitional rap. Like, it was smart shit that he was saying, you know. And same with Kendrick. Kendrick was like, oh my God, King of Compton right here, bro. Like, this dude is crazy good. And he'd been at it for years, though. And that's one thing that I got to show respect to all the artists is they come up and they have this big hit. And then when you really start listening to all their music, you go back and you see that these motherfuckers have been at it for like 10 years, bro.
Right.
Like, they've been doing it since they were fucking this big, man. And that's what's cool. And who
Bro,
knows?
if you had your recording, you'd be the same.
If I'm fucking lazy, bro, that's just the fucking truth. I'm lazy, and I'm getting out of that mindset, you know, a little bit every day. But goddamn, what if it was 5 years ago and I could have hopped in a studio? If I didn't spend all my money on fucking liquor, then I probably would have done something with it.
Spend my money.
If I would have just spent some money on some studio time and fucking worked with an engineer and just fucking, I think I could have made a couple.
Hey,
of
guess
bangers.
what though? You still got time.
I still got time, bro. I'm only 25, baby.
Yeah, it's not that old.
Yeah.
No, I'm good,
You
man.
still got loads of time.
I do.
I'd still chase
Especially
that
for
shit.
rapping, bro. You can do this anytime.
I still write music. I write music. If I'm in a mood, that's what I do, man. I fucking write music. I find a beat. If I'm feeling sad, I'll find a fucking just
But
a
you're
filthy
just nervous
sad
to
beat.
spit or what?
Just freestyling, you know? Yeah, I am a little nervous.
Dude,
Shit.
you were the one. Like,
I am a little nervous.
Even when I don't know how many people I can count of people who freestyled in front of me. You're still the only person that I would literally just listen to.
Name one time I was sober.
Instead of just
One time.
down in my basement. We weren't drinking or anything.
What, when we were kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're like, give me some
Back
words.
when I was
You
rapping
got
about
me.
fucking grizzly wintergreen and
Yeah.
shit.
You're like, give me some words. I'd give you 5 off the bat. And
That's
then
true.
as you're rapping, I'd give you more.
I rap in my car every morning. I do it every day. And I'm like, I don't like what I don't know what to say.
I'm not
You know,
feeling
because
it.
what do bro, I'm not out partying or drinking or doing it. I sit at home with my wife and my kids. I go to work every day. Like,
Past shit though. Bring up past.
I
shit.
can, yeah, and
That's what it should be. Like you the shit you do now.
How you became
should be
who you are today.
Right.
and you can check me out on. I've got some pretty recent videos on Facebook,
Oh, what?
and they, you know, the shit that I recorded.
Do
and
we
they're
have
good.
anything back from when we were over there at the house over there?
The apartment,
No. I'm not going to say his name.
right. Videos lost. Those
I think
times.
that's still on Facebook somewhere, though.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch
I feel
of
like
shit.
I saw like we should definitely if you were cool with it, I feel like we should play something like on the podcast so they can hear it. Because
Dude, if I had my old phone,
Well,
you'd
no.
be
I got it
fucking
any-
some of
blown.
the shit on your Facebook, honestly, I remember from a long time ago. Like some of the shit I would see you post on there, I was like, bro.
I posted one just this last year, right when I got out of jail. I actually reposted, and every year I
I think
repost.
that was
Is it
over
still
there,
there?
right?
And no, I recorded.
Oh, that was at Tyra's old apartment.
And I got some from the old apartment that were pretty sweet. I liked them, and then some more recent ones that I dug up and re-recorded, and they're more or less like shit, just like about my addiction and going through stuff. And I personally thought they were really good, and I think I got a good ear, because most of the time when I'm like, this is fucking dope, everybody I show's like, bro, that was fucking sick.
Right.
You know? So there's that. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just lazy. Like I talked to you a couple weeks ago. I was like, I really want to, and I've been saving money. I want to buy a laptop, but then there's a whole nother animal that I have to overcome, and that's learning how to engineer for myself, right?
Right. That's a big task.
And that's
too.
a big one, dude.
You
It's
don't-
daunting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready to take that on.
You can find someone that can help you with that, so you can, like me, dude. That was my biggest worry about starting this podcast. I'm like, I don't know how to edit at all.
Right.
I can sit in front of the mic, I can buy everything because I did the research for fucking 4 months to buy all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Editing was the only thing I was like, you can't really Google this. If you do, you're watching 24 hours of fucking film, and I
Right.
don't want to do that. I don't have the
Yeah.
patience for that shit. And then he came along, and I'm like, oh, that's a fucking savior.
The fucking angel, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, you're a savior right now. And then
Right.
now I'm like, I have to start eventually. I would try to do it on my laptop pile of shit, so I can't do it on that one. So I gotta buy a MacBook. But other than
That's
that,
fucking
that's going to be my
expensive.
next step, is just learning how to do that, just in case, is let's say he has to move or he can't be a part of this no more.
Right.
I have to be able to do this shit.
Yeah, the show must go on.
I'll never stop doing this.
Yeah.
Dude, I enjoy this so fucking much. It's unreal.
Well, no, like, if you want to help engineering any music, like, anytime in the future, just hit me up, dude. I'm a stay-at-home dad. Like, I'll help you engineer some music. If you're trying to put out some tracks,
you can't get them past... You can't go over the podcast stuff.
But I get.
But you can be out right underneath, you know? I'm joking.
He's like, I'm going to slip you.
Who's the next guest we're having?
Oh, it's Justice, isn't it?
No, it's...
Julian.
Julian. I always fucking forget his name. But he says he does that shit. I think you guys know each other, don't you?
Yeah, I know Julian. And I kind of listen to some of his music. I think he does pretty good.
He does pretty good.
I like
I
his
haven't
shit.
heard him
I was really like...
And that kid's got fucking heart, dude. Like, he's
about it.
He's doing it. And that, I mean, all I have to do is sit down and write. Like, if I had if you gave me an hour, I could write a song.
Right.
You gave me an hour and a beat, and you were like, I need this shit done, I could do it.
I think if I give you a beat right now, you can make it a song freestyle. 100%. There's no...
I start beatboxing, Josh.
I mean, that's not about
yeah,
it.
I'm playing.
I mean, we might get through it. It'd probably be a little bit painful. And maybe it would take a little bit to get into it. But, I mean...
You're only going to be seen by, like, 800 people.
By 800 people, right? I mean, I put some shit on TikTok, and they fucking took it down, dude. Like, all the shit that I fucking put on TikTok, they take down. So...
Why?
Explicit content.
I don't know. And it pisses me off because I see these people... making videos, and I know that they didn't I know that they're just recording off of a free beat even at that, and TikTok always gives me some fucking reason. So Facebook seems to be the only place that I can throw my speaker down and just spit some real shit.
Twitter.
Instagram, bro. No, I'll help you. I've got a fat following on Instagram. If you want to get some page or something started up, Instagram is the way to go. Or
he actually has a real...
TikTok
one of his videos has 340,000 views.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, my biggest accomplishment, I think, is like 1,700 views, and that was on a video that I fucking posted the other day.
Bro, and your shit should be getting way more... Your shit should be getting way more views than my shit. Like,
well, for a long time, I was posting shit and I wasn't making it shareable.
Oh,
so people could just view it, and I didn't know that. And I was like, share this, share this, share this. And I think it was fucking Kinder was like, bro,
I can't.
Your shit is not fucking shareable. And I was like, how do I go? You know, and so now I'm like navigating, and I figured it out. So now I made it to where anybody can share it with anybody. Right. And the day I did that, I think my last video got up to like 500 or 600 or 700 views, and I was stoked. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Right.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah. In one day. Like, it was
on
like,
TikTok?
Huh?
TikTok?
No, on Facebook, bro.
Oh, damn. Now, Facebook, that's on Facebook, that's hella good.
I haven't been on Facebook in like 5 years. I don't even know how, like, if stuff gets viewed, I don't even know how that works.
I'll check. I'll see. I think I got 600 or 700 views on it. I'll fucking look real quick.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, honestly, and especially on Facebook, like, TikTok's a lot easier to get views on. Like, Facebook is hard because you have to have the friend base, and then when you open it up to where the public can see it, it's like, it's so hard to get views.
Only thing I know about Facebook is you can pay. I'm not saying this is what you do or anything, but you can pay, I think it's $1 a day, and they'll send whatever shit you want them to send to 200 people.
Oh,
so like you'll see an ad or whatever,
right?
And that's $1 a day.
I've never tried that. We should try that for the podcast.
Days. I haven't made a Facebook yet. I just got told today to make one.
Well, you can do it on Instagram too.
Yeah, I got a whole Facebook of videos of me rapping, and
play something real quick.
And some of them are fucking cool.
Play one.
Yeah, play one. You've got the rights to it. I mean, if you're comfortable, whatever.
Yeah. Just put it right here.
You'll hear when it's good or bad, and you're
okay.
Like, so put it closer or further away.
So there was some of them that I thought were fucking all right.
1 second before you play this. For anyone who doesn't fucking know, we're already 38 minutes in. This is Aiden Lang.
Yeah.
He's a guest. He's one of my homies from way back in the day. And then we got our normal guest, Dylan. Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys.
So, yeah. So I posted, I wanted to click on this just to see how many views it had.
And you can shout out your shit too.
And I don't even know how to see how many views is on there. But, all right. Let's see. I thought this one was cool. This one I wrote. This is some old music that I made a while back. But the lyrics, just lyrically, I thought it was fucking cool. So you guys can hear some of the stuff that I've been making. I plan on going further, taking this to the next level. This is just some old stuff. I'm on a whole different path, but I want you guys to hear this. This is where I used to be. Praise God. All right. I
I could claim to be happy, but that's the biggest lie. No need for fame, I think my name should just be recognized. I spoke to elders that we call the wise. They said respect the earth and truth is in the sky. As I listened to these men, my knowledge multiplied. I had illusions like a human that was super high. Spitting fire, anybody in this booth could die. He's a genius, but most people say the stupid guy will never make it. My rap is moving to different places. Don't fuck with Masons, a stupid racist. My heart is racing, but also aching from always breaking. That's a reason why I'm constantly faded. It seems to be that I am always mistaken, and I don't know how to take it. So man, it's back to the basement, speaking multiple languages while my mind's rearranging. Watching blank faces walk the fucking path of enslavement. They complicate things, so let's bring it back to the basics. I mean, really, it's not hard to have feelings or be smart enough to write a nice flow that's appealing. As I lay on this floor, I stuck to the ceiling. I realize it ain't nothing gonna kill me, because my words will always course through the veins of the living. I know I'll gain what I'm giving. Some days I'm paying in pennies. It's kinda hard to be friendly when you're broke for so long, and that's the message you're sending. You start to see that most of your bros were pretending. They stop calling and texting, then they're seeing your exes. I guess it's part of life, right? That's why I'm sitting here venting, but I ain't feeling no better when everything is so twisted. So I'll be packing my pistol. I told the fam that I'll miss them. I'm all around, yeah, my spirit is drifted. When you listen to these lyrics, fear I'm here to revisit. I'm so dear to my fans, but stay clear of the critics. I need a beer and a cigarette, not a mirror with a bigger hit. Don't proclaim to be innocent, I know where you're from. Just a couple months ago, they used to call me a bum. Now I'm out here getting paid to fry my brain in the sun. Fuck no, it ain't fun, but my job isn't done. I'ma work hard till my heart don't beat like a drum. Used to travel cross state straight using my thumb. Home alone, thoughts wander as I'm smoking this bud. Feeling broken and dumb, but hey, I'm stronger than some. No longer honor the ones who used to call me their son. I'll be going on a journey soon, you're welcome to come. I'ma let this song soak while I'm smoking a blunt. Now let me wrap this shit up. Nah, fuck it, I'm done.
Ooh, I fucking dig that. That was, dude,
I thought it was
dope.
good, you
That
know,
was
and
dope.
I thought that was going to get a lot more traction.
What are you spitting on? Just your phone? Or
Just phone, bro. I just had...
If you're comfortable with me like screen recording that and sharing it around,
I got no problem.
Around.
And I'll just play one more and we'll get right back to the podcast. This is a more recent one.
Let's hear it.
You know,
I can you had like a little lighter voice in that one?
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was back in the day or not.
No, this was 2020. I just got out of prison. 2019.
All right.
So, yeah, I think that was been my. I'm like super self-conscious because I got kind of a fucking high-pitched voice, right? I'm like, yeah,
no, not at all.
I don't think it's your voice. It's just like
maybe it was the recording.
Your singing voice, your rapping voice is a little bit higher, more pitched because
you go up
blow
an
more
octave.
out your.
I mean, and some of them, you know, like the old ones that I fucking recorded at my wife's house, like. I fucking just go in, right? Like, but like I was saying before, I thought it was going to get a lot more traction. I think that was my hope, right? It's like, I'm like, that's why I say I'm lazy. And because it's like, I put this shit out on Facebook and for me, I was being really vulnerable because for a long time, I didn't really want people to know that of me, right? Cause I'm like, cause to me growing up, it was like, you get a job, you work, you do that thing, right? That's like where we're from in Baker. Like that's the respectable thing to do. You work hard for what you got. And I just always thought, fuck it, I'm going to make it as a rapper and I'm going to get somewhere and I'm going to do this shit big. And then I would post videos and I wouldn't really I might get like 2 or 3 comments and I got people from here to fucking Texas as friends on Facebook that I know through multiple different music groups. And I was kind of hoping that it would spread around and maybe it was my fault for not making them shareable, but I just thought they were going to gain a lot more traction. And I thought that somebody would be like, bro, that's the dopest shit. And so I guess it kind of, my confidence dropped.
I can tell you right now, if I was on Facebook and I heard that,
at least like be like, bro, that was, and a lot of people have like, recently, like a lot of people have been like, bro, that was fucking sick. Like, what are you doing? But I guess, one of my hopes was like, someone would be like, I like your music. I want to fucking work with you. Like, come in and let's do something, you know? And that never happened. And maybe it's just because of where I'm at. Like, maybe if I was in a bigger city,
right,
maybe that would happen. Because I feel like that's like, look at all these motherfuckers on TikTok, right? Like, there's tons of people who have been signed just off TikTok raps.
Oh, dude, totally.
And so I tried to post some of these, and one of them I posted, I had to do it a cappella. And it obviously wasn't going to gain the fucking traction that it would have. You didn't feel it as much as you would have felt it with a beat.
Are you like using any tags or anything?
I just anything I see on TikTok, like that I notice that has a lot of views, I'll just fucking tag that on my shit.
Well, yeah, no.
Fucking hashtag
Elon Musk,
yeah, all of it, bro.
Anything that's relevant.
Yeah.
Let's hear the next one. Come on.
But no, for real, like, if you, like, I'm totally down to share that shit on TikTok, because it's like, I have over 3,000 followers on TikTok, which isn't huge, but it's like, if I posted some of your shit on TikTok and I use the right tags, like, honestly, it could get over 100,000 views easy. I mean, my biggest one has over 400,000 views. So
if I had somebody come to me and be like, hey, bro, even if they wanted some money, I am like, if someone's helping me engineer a song and it's going to be something fucking really beautiful and really cool and possibly change my life, I have no problem putting up some fucking funds.
Well,
right?
look, man, I will literally make,
bro,
I don't know what it takes to make like a music studio, but I don't think it'll be like, the only thing I think I would need to help you would be a different recording device.
Yeah.
Which will be like a bass, and you can fuck with the audio a little bit. But I will 100%, when I move into a bigger house, I'll fucking put just a rapping studio in a closet. So like it's legit, like you're cut in, there's not going to be no echoes, there's not going to be anything. You won't be able to hear anything from the outdoor. You're going to have to walk outside and be like, hey, look, was that good?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, man. Or we'll put like a plexiglass there so you can just like do some sign languages, and I'll help you out with that shit. Well, and I'll buy that device. I don't give a shit.
I
said, you're coming up.
I've had mad love, bro, and my boy Young Sensei. Shout out to Young Sensei. He's been nothing but fucking helpful. Like, he's like, bro, as soon as you get a laptop, whatever you want, he'll tell me, buy this fucking microphone, do this shit, buy this interface. And it's all really pretty cheap shit, right? And he's like, I'll help you download anything.
What kind of microphone though?
Dude, I got a microphone. I got an MXL, and it's actually for recording music. It's pretty good. Like, I bought the whole PreSonus package, and they're not like, but it's a good for starting, right? And it comes with the interface, and you can make beats and record music on it and all that shit, right?
Well, look, I don't know if these are good for recording music or not, but these are
goddamn, they're good at recording.
If you wanted to
these
get
are
one,
the best microphones from what I can tell you can buy.
Right.
So if you want to ever use these, bro, just let me holler. I'll give you the cord. I'll give you the Zoom if you want to use the Zoom. The only thing you need is the SD card.
I got the tools.
Bad boy.
I got the tools to be successful. I'm just fucking lazy, bro.
Okay, wait until I get my own place. What I mean? As soon as I get my bigger place, I'll literally have a spot just for you.
And I think I got really caught up in this, like I said, man, being in and out of fucking jail and prison has been like, it's the hardest thing to fucking recover from, bro. I mean, it is tough.
You're the fastest recovering person.
Bam, did it quick. I'm doing good now, right? And but
as soon as you were out, bro, you're like straight back to fucking.
How long have you been out for?
I've been out for
prison
for a year. I just got out April 28th. That would have been my 1 year. 1 year
from jail or prison
from getting out of county. And then I've been out of prison for probably since 2019, so August of 2019. So that was,
yeah, dude.
I had a little fucking bump in a little crazy.
Dude, I've always have conversations about you. So like last time I was talking to Chase, we're just outside of Philadelphia, talking, and he was like, and I'm like, dude, that's one person I want to make famous, because from day one I always thought you were going to be that dude that fucking came up from your rapping, like no matter fucking what. I was like, I sent your videos to Tech 9. I remember that when we were young, like, I'm sure it's through like his stupid Facebook shit or something, like just trying. I'm like, hey, look, listen, my friend. Obviously never had anything back, but I'm like, dude, that was one person. Then Chase actually said something smart. He's like, yeah, but if you would have got famous young,
I would have fucked it up.
Right.
I don't think it would have fucked it up.
You could have gave me $1 million 3 years ago, and I would have fucking blew it, bro.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I tell myself on my drives to work, and because I get a lot of time to think, right? And I think that whatever is out there, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, bro, we all have our timing. And I think that entity knew, like, if I give him the keys right now, he's going to drive the car off the motherfucking edge. Because who knows? What would have happened? Maybe I would have overdosed. I mean, that would have been more likely than anything.
That's probably what I would have thought.
A big, heavy overdose would have been in the works. So now, being 100% sober, and I'm in a good headspace in sobriety. I'll tell you, I was sober. I was sober for like 6 months when I got out of prison, and I made every fucking excuse to jump back into drinking. I made every fucking excuse, and I finally just started drinking. I finally talked myself into it. I had enough fucking...
I'm a bad influence too.
But bro, I can sit here now. A year ago, I couldn't. I couldn't sit in here. 2 years ago, I couldn't come in here. When I was first out of prison, if you would have invited me over here with alcohol around me, I would have been like, you're a fucking piece of shit friend because you don't want me sober. But my mind frame, my perspective has completely changed about it.
But I really
never
never
pressure you into that.
Yeah,
No,
I never really have.
And I know
feel
that.
like-
And so what I'm saying is I've brought it upon myself. Like, I know I can't fucking drink, bro. I just can't do it right now. Maybe. I mean, I always will tell myself maybe. But right now, I'm in a fucking solid ass headspace, right?
So keep rocking it, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's.
Don't let shit trip you up.
I'm not gonna.
that.
I'll never let any of this shit, dude. I go out with my brother and fucking. We do lots of fun shit, and I've been kind of getting out more.
Is your brother still sober?
No, and that's okay.
Right. Right. He's
It
his
doesn't
own man.
bother me.
I just seen him. I think it was yesterday, riding his bike with his dog. I'm like, looked at him. I'm like, I wonder if he's still sober.
You know, he drinks a little. You know, he has some fun, and that's okay. When I first got out of prison, bro, I was like, I was too serious. And I think that was part of me fucking going right back to, because I was so hard in it, right? Like, I'm fucking sober. If you're not sober, fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And it's not like that, bro. Because like you have always been one of those people who can literally do any fucking drug and just quit. You could drink for fucking 6 months straight and be like, I don't feel very good about this. I'm done. and I'm like,
The fuck?
you don't want to fucking party?
Oh fuck.
Like, dude, I remember there's been times where I've like came up, I'm like, I got a bag of Coke, and you're like, I'm cool, man. And I'm like, you're gonna make me do all this Coke by myself? You're like, yeah, I don't.
Like, what the fuck kind of friend are you?
I'm like, I'm not about it no more, sir.
Yeah, bro, you've always had that strength, and I think maybe there's a chemical imbalance in my brain or whatever as an addict. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I'm just a fucking weak-minded person, but right now I know
feel like
that,
you have a great mind. I think the thing about me is like I've always wanted a brighter future.
yeah.
Even when I'm doing shit, I always have that thing in the back of my head saying,
Right.
I can't do this forever. Now drinking's like, I try not to do it so much, but I only do it when I deserve it type of thing.
Right.
Well, you've always been really good at waking yourself up. You've always been really
guess
good
so.
at doing that.
Snapping yourself out of it and getting serious.
You always have. And I feel like maybe I just had enough people to enable me while I was
So,
riding through.
We definitely
To
didn't
be
have
honest, when I think of like your whole situation, I'm not trying to like judge or like trying to like interject on like
Put a
what your
stamp on it.
scenario is, but like I feel like now since you have a family, like that's giving you something to like drive for. It's like giving you something to like focus on.
Yeah.
Like you needed something to focus on. Like before you didn't have anything to just like put your energy in on and like focus on. And like I know how it's like to have a family.
Right.
I got 3 kids, so it's like having a family, like blood or not, if it's your kid, stepdad, fucking blood dad, whatever, like when you're a parent, like it literally puts everything into a different perspective.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think I'm so grateful to have that opportunity to do this now too.
Right.
I think before the podcast started, I was just saying, like, I was just talking to Josh about it, like being a dad has been like one of the greatest things that ever happened to me.
Yeah,
because
for real.
I got some kids out there, all right, and I wasn't the greatest fucking person when they were born, but I'm making a comeback and I'm trying to be the best dad that I can.
Right.
I had a kid with a girl. I'm not gonna say her name, and she doesn't live around here anymore. But like recently, I've been able to make that connection with my son.
Right.
And it's been really good. Like I'm so happy that it went that way. And obviously, I just had another baby, and that was like, being a part of that, dude, was the fucking best thing. Watching my kid be born,
It's life changing.
it fucking, dude, sobered me up real quick.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right. I just helped bring life into the fucking world. This was amazing, right? So yeah, I mean, I think sometimes it can either wake you up or
break you.
break you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
real.
Yeah.
I've seen it break some of the like people we went to school with too. Like some of the dudes we went to school with that had kids, it just like instantly, as soon as they had kids, it like broke them, and they were like, "Well, I'm out of here. See ya.
Yeah.
Like have fun raising yourself, kid."
Well, that was me, dude. I mean, I got this girl pregnant in high school, and I was fucking way far gone in my addiction already. Like high school, doing heroin, fucking, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not ready to do this, right?
Right.
I can't. Like, I'm a fucking drug addict, and that's what I wanted to be at the time, because I just had so much going on in my life. I didn't really know how to fucking cope.
Right.
So I left, right? Moved to Baker. I got off of the fucking hard drugs. We We moved to that apartment, bro, and we drank like fucking fish.
Bro, start smoking pills.
Started fucking doing.
No.
I mean, it was always one addiction for another, for another, and it still is that way.
For another.
On pouches.
Pouches is better than drugs.
Fucking
though, bro.
A, dude. Yeah, you know, it
doesn't change your mindset, so
right.
Mindset. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to take them away from me.
Right.
Just kidding. No. Yeah, dude, it's been wild, man. Like,
so I want to know, like, if you're comfortable talking about it.
Anything, bro. Just bring it up. I'm cool.
What did you go to prison for? Like, what were you sentenced for?
I got it was a delivery of methamphetamine and delivery of heroin. There were substantial quantity charges. If fucking Kate Brown had just passed the law, right, for to decriminalize drugs, which was, I think it was meth, heroin, and cocaine.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much everything.
So I was like, you know, wiggling around, kind of selling some shit here, and I kind of got into it. Because at first, you know, my addiction was like, I was using and I was buying little bags, and I'm like, in my head, and this is how I am with everything, I was like, I got to be able to get this for cheaper.
Right.
As he just got done talking about how he buys.
Yeah, tries to get the deal on the fucking on the Zens or whatever the fuck.
Still the same, right? You know, I got to get this shit for cheaper.
He's a Jew.
And eventually,
yeah, he did say it himself.
I started fucking meeting these people that were giving me really good prices on fucking drugs, right? All sorts of shit. And one thing leads to another. I ended up I got a DUI, like, and I never went to court for it, right?
Ooh.
So I'm sitting in my little fucking trap trailer, just picked up a little bit of weight, and I've got this girl coming over to pick up a bag, and I'm like, all right. I hear a knock on the door.
Uh-oh.
I was like, okay, this is fucking her. So I open up the door, and there's 2 fucking cops.
Oh, bench warrant.
And they got the bench warrant. I'm like, motherfucker.
No.
And I've got a pile of fucking drugs on the table, and I'm high out of my mind, right? And I've got all these people I got to go meet up with. So I had this like little fucking, I always packed around this like little bag, and it just had like my pipe and my fucking shit in it. And they pulled me out of the trailer because I was like, I tried to shut the door, and they opened it up, and they just grabbed me. And this is the middle of fucking winter. And they just threw me right in the snow, right? And I'm just fucking face planting. They're like, you're under arrest fucking for DUI, bench warrant, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And they hit me with those charges, and everything was all downhill from there, man. I got out of a lot of trouble because they came on private property, and I thought I had that case beat. And 3 months go by, and I fucking got hit with the delivery of heroin. They caught me.
Oh, no.
They pulled me over in somebody else's car. I had a pistol, and I had these fucking little light bulbs that I would hide all my heroin in. And I'd put them in there with a receipt and shit, because I had this plan. I'm like, if they ever catch me with it, then I could just say I bought this. This is a fucking light bulb. You know, it completely wipes my name clean.
Right.
Well, long story short, they find the shit. They find the gun. They fucking were like, no.
Did they get a dog or anything? Or did they just find it?
Yeah, the dog hit the car, and they found a bunch of my dope, a bunch of my, I had some meth, and they found a little bit of that, but it wasn't substantial quantity. It was just a little bit, so it was a misdemeanor.
Right.
They had this shit sitting in evidence for like 2 months. And one of the cops was like, it fucking smells like vinegar in here. And so they fucking cracked open one of those light bulbs, bro. And they fucking hit me with a secret indictment a few months later.
What?
Yeah. So
what the hell?
I was all tweaked out, and I fucking was going to sell an air compressor to some dude at Safeway. And that's back when the gas station across from Albertsons was still open. And I was in the cab, and I'm sitting there waiting for this dude to meet up with me. And I see all these like fucking like Ford Focuses and shit pull in, like probably 5 or 6 of them, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is really weird. And boom, they all have lights.
No.
And fucking this cop gets out. He's got his gun drawn and shit. And he's like, says my name. He's like, you're fucking under arrest. And I'm like, in this cab, the cab driver's crying. And I'm like, God damn it, bro. I'm like, I felt so bad. And I was like, I just looked at her. I'm like, hey, don't you worry, darling. They're here for me. All right. You know?
Holy shit.
And
she's probably a little cricket too.
I think that cab company shut down after all that ordeal, bro, and they fucking started. They got.
They're like, wrap it up. We're getting out of here. Fuck this shit,
bro. I feel so, lady. I'm sorry. For real, I am very sorry. I apologize for that.
Hey, that was a pretty smart idea, though. Take a cab.
Right? Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
No,
well,
this ain't my vehicle.
He goes, yeah,
dude. You know, the pistol wasn't a felony, so I was like, I'm not really worried about it. The shit in the light bulb. I was like, okay. I think I had 5 or 6 grams of heroin, and I was like, if they find that, I'm probably fucked.
And this was before the decriminalization.
I think
this was right after, but it's 5 grams. Yeah, I was right over
6 grams.
And then it becomes past
6 grams of heroin and 8 grams of meth.
Yeah. So I had, obviously more than that.
Right.
And and they caught up with me and fucking whatever, dude. They took me to jail on that one, and my attorney, I was going into him just fucking tweaked out.
And this is the same bus that my baby mama was on?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so long story short, there was obviously some other people wrapped in with the whole thing, and I ended up getting rolled on by everybody.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, fuck it. It was me, I didn't really care. No hard feelings towards anybody. At the end of the day, I was just as guilty as anybody else. So,
well, you were obviously the bigger man and fucking kept your mouth shut, though.
For the most part, yeah. Like
Just
it was
saying.
like it was.
I mean,
it was what it was. And
he's always been the homie that never snitched,
bro.
Right.
I was scared as fuck.
Says a lot about you, fucking not saying shit. Though,
I remember they took me into an interview room, and I was so fucking scared. I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Right?
Like, I got caught with all these drugs. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm high as fuck, and dude, I was like, they're like, you're gonna do 7 years if you don't tell us this, and this. And I was like, bro, if I tell you guys anything, like, I'm gonna fucking, I'm tweaked out. I'm like, I'm gonna die. You don't know these people that I fucking work for, okay? I am out of my mind right now. You guys don't know what you're doing. You're gonna ruin my life. Do you want me to die? And fucking, I just went off the fucking rails with these cops, and they're like, we're taking you to jail.
All right, let's go.
And I'm going off on all these conspiracy theories about what I think the cops. I'm like, the cops killed these people, and fucking, I'm just going off.
I remember that shit,
dude. I was on a fucking sick one for a long time, bro.
I remember when you got out of jail for before your court. I'm pretty sure it was, and you came to Nick's,
and I had hella conspiracy theories.
Yeah, you're like,
I've been on this fucking dude's property, and I know he fucking buried bodies here. Dude, I was gone, right? I was hella bad. And my attorney had to deal with me coming into his office, and I'm like, he's like, okay, we've got an offer here, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you got to hear me out. I know I've got dirt on this fucking cop, and this cop, and this cop.
Got a whole case on all the fucking local cops.
So he withdraws from my case because the first one that I got caught up at, I was at my grandma's house living in a fucking trailer in the back. And there's private property signs and all this shit.
The trailer was in the back?
The trailer was in the back. There was private property signs. They had no warrant. And they also towed my car. So I'm sitting there like, I'm in jail. I'm freaking out. I call my people. I'm like, hey, go get all my shit out of my fucking trailer. Okay. They get everything out. All they found when they searched my trailer, they found like 2 little fucking like sleeping pills, some scales, some bags, just paraphernalia, no big amounts of anything. And I had all my shit in the fucking house, and so I was like, we're good. They didn't get a search warrant on the fucking house because it was my grandma's house, right? So I got fucking clear of that, and I was like, thank you God. But they ended up towing my car. They took it, searched it, they found the shit that I had in my car, and I think I had whatever it was, like fucking 3 or 4 ounces in the car.
Oh, fuck.
And it was
what?
of meth.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It was like, I don't know. It was like either 90 to 100 grams of meth. I can't remember. It was something like that. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to get me
enough
in
to get
trouble.
you fucking fried.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'm still good. These are my first felony charges, right? So I'm fine. Nobody goes to prison on their first felony.
They're gonna take light on you.
They were, and they let me out 10 days later, and I went straight to the house. Fucking
what?
Yeah, they let
you out, no bail, like, or anything.
So I just did 10 days, and it was my first charge. So they're like, all right, they were gonna give me 18 months on probation. That's just mandatory, right? And the charge probably would have been dropped lower, or they would have gave me an opportunity to like do my 18 months, no fucking police contact. And then eventually my felony would have been dropped.
Damn.
Well, my attorney at the time was like, hey, bro, they took your car illegally. Because when I got out of jail, I noticed my car wasn't there.
Right.
I knew the cops took it, but I didn't get served a fucking search warrant for it.
Right.
So I called it in stolen.
Fuck.
The chief of police is like, hey, you need to come down to the police department. And I was like, yeah, gladly fucking will. You know, because I called 911 and I was like, I want to report
a stolen vehicle,
all this shit. Yeah. And so I get a phone call and I'm like, so shit's hitting the fan, right? So I'm down in the fucking police station and the fucking chief of police gives me the goddamn search warrant. And I was like, this shit ain't going to fly. And it's backdated. And I was like, no, you guys should have fucking gave me this shit while I was in county.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They should have served it to you at least. So
they have to.
Right.
They have to. They never fucking filled one out. So their mistake. My attorney was like, okay, I think we might be able to get you off of these.
Right.
And then that's when I fucking got caught up with your baby mama and I had a pistol and some heroin. And so
backtrack the story a little bit.
Right. So after that, it was like, all right, dude, you were all right, but now you're fucked. Right. And I was like, okay, the court still gave me an opportunity. They're like, hey, I did like 90 days in jail. And they're like, we're going to get you a bed and a treatment. We just want you to get sober. If you can do this, we'll let you go to treatment. Right. Do your whatever 18, 36 months on probation. And then you're done. And I was like, okay.
Right.
Yeah. So I get out and I've got all my clothes over at this fucking girl's house. And I'm like, I got to go get my stuff. And my grandma's like, Aiden, please don't fucking leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. And I'm like, okay, but I got to go get my stuff, right?
Oh, no.
And I get there. Obviously.
Want to get high?
She's still getting high.
Oh,
no. My baby mama?
So I'm like, I want to get high. And then we go on the run.
Is that my baby mama?
Oh,
no. And the judge told me, he's like, if you don't make it to treatment, I'll give you 3 days to get to treatment. If you don't make it to treatment, you're going to do 19 months. And I was like, okay. And so I left. I end up fucking coming back. And they served me with like, I think it was like 23 months cause since I went on the run and gave them the trouble of making them find me.
Damn.
And I think I was on the run for about 4 months. And when I came back, I was fucking bad, bro. I mean, I've been homeless since the day I left, right? I mean, goddamn, I hadn't eaten a hot meal in a long time, buddy. You know, I've been living off fucking cockroaches and fucking desert sand.
Right.
You know, it was tough. But when
There's a long thing you just didn't.
What, the whole being on the run? Or
yeah, that's the whole thing. You didn't. You just talked about eating roaches and eating sand.
Right.
Talk about where you were when you did that.
Yeah, so what
shit.
Was your game plan?
I don't know if you really want to, but
okay, so
we're just gonna hit Mexico.
No. Okay, so I was sitting in county, right?
Right.
And I'm talking to my mom, and my mom and her boyfriend lived out in fucking Arizona, and I'd lived with them over in Phoenix before. I lived with them for like a year and a half.
Sorry, I didn't know any of this. So
right, so I lived.
That's why I mentioned it.
Right.
So I lived with them over in Phoenix for a while, and I wanted to come back home, man. I missed all my friends.
Right.
You know, and so I came back. And obviously shit hit the fan, but I knew they lived there. So I called my mom and I'd be like, hey mom, you know, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And my mom uses, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing going to treatment? Like,
what?
Bro, you know? And I'm like,
damn.
Okay. She's like, you can just come to Phoenix. They're not going to extradite you. And I was like, oh,
okay.
Yeah. So that was always, that seed had been planted.
Right.
I had a backup plan. It wasn't like I was going to nowhere.
Right.
And we fucking make it out there, and obviously
Thanks, bro.
We make it out there. I'm with a certain someone. I'm not gonna mention names, but we make it out there, and it was rough.
My baby mama.
I mean, sure. It don't matter who.
That's the nickname for the video. My baby mama.
All right. It don't matter. It don't matter who I was with. At the end of the day, we meet up with my mom and her boyfriend, and they're living out of a fucking fifth wheel. And I'm like, God,
oh really?
Yeah.
I always imagine you guys in like a decent house for some reason.
Well, I didn't know that her boyfriend sold the fucking house.
What?
So we meet him in this place called Cal Navari, and it's like the point where California, Nevada, and Arizona all meet. And so we get there, you know, we link up with my mom in like Idaho, and she takes us all the way out there to their trailer, and obviously the whole time it's just like we're getting high, we're taking acid, we're fucking doing hella meth, like just the whole, I mean, it probably took 4 days just to get to Kalnavari, because I mean, so I stopped at my homeboy's house in Boise, and I had a bunch of weed, and I was like, hey bro, you know, I'll give you some fucking weed. What do you got? You know, I need some cash. I'm trying to get some gas money. I gotta go. And he's like, all right, well, I don't have this. I have this. I got some cash, and I got some fucking acid. And I was like, okay, I can fucking sell this acid on my way, like, you know, stopping around.
Right.
Because you're hitting casinos and doing all sorts of shit. And so I was like, fuck it, right? So we go out, and we're sitting at this gas station in fucking Twin Falls, Idaho.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, should we eat this acid?
Where you don't want to be with drugs.
And I'm like, should we eat this acid?
Dude, Twin Falls is a beautiful place.
Okay, yeah, but you don't want to have drugs there.
So for me, I never eaten acid.
Right.
Yeah.
Bull fucking shit,
No,
bro.
I've done fucking tons of mushrooms, but up until that point, I had never taken acid. So because I have always been super scared. Psychedelics have always just fucking rigged me out. And so I was like,
he's like, I'll do heroin and meth, but
yeah,
fuck acid.
But I don't want to have a trip. Like,
yeah, I don't like fucking tripping like that, because I have no control.
So how was your experience?
you don't have control with other drugs either, really.
I mean, he is, but he isn't.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, what's the worst thing I'm gonna do on heroin? Not out on the fucking couch?
Well, yeah, but
right?
still.
What's the worst thing I'm gonna do fucking on meth? Tear my car apart?
Go
and
steal
fucking...
somebody's Cadillac and murder.
But see, I never really got like that. I never
You never stole like that?
I never went and like fucking stole like in Baker. Like I never really did. I mean, obviously there could have been some alleged times that I had done some sketchy shit.
Right.
Allegedly.
In my past with some people that we may know, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. Honestly, you know, I didn't like really like I made sure I stayed away from my family, because I was fucking like, I know if I see some cash out, I'm gonna fucking take it, blah blah blah. But anyway, we're in Twin Falls. We take this acid. I'm like, we got to drive a long ways. I fucking drove in circles for like 4.5 hours, bro, at like 20 miles an hour, right? And I'm like, fuck, I am fucked up. I should not be driving. So anyway, like I end up at this goddamn pond and somewhere outside of Twin Falls. And I'm like, because I peaked hella hard, right? And I parked downtown Twin Falls. It's Sunday fucking morning. Nobody's out. I'm like, I'm in a ghost town, tripping hard, because there was nobody, dude. It was just me and this person I was with. And I'm like, don't get out of the car. Don't get out of the fucking car. Because I'm like waiting to see somebody. And we're in this it's like old town fucking Twin Falls.
Old town road shit?
There was nobody. And so there's all these stores that are closed, mannequins in the fucking... I was tripping hard.
But not realizing it's Sunday?
Not realizing what day it was. Yeah.
Nowadays you do, but then you're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Everybody is gone and dead, and I'm fucking alone. That's what I thought.
Just the person next to you, and you're like, don't get the fuck out. If you leave this car, you're not going to be found.
I was tripping, dude. Like, and I didn't like the way acid made me feel. Like, I'm like looking at a cigarette, like, how do I light this?
If you need to take a piss at any time, by the way, you can just go.
Yeah. So there was that. By the time we make it to my mom's fucking trailer and shit, it was just like all bad. But we had a car. You know, we had plenty of opportunities to do cool shit, and we were just out looking for drugs. So it was just like that for probably at least, I'd say, a month. And then we end up in Arizona, and the person I was with we just obviously weren't getting along. So I end up in this like underground fucking bridge community.
What?
With all these homeless people, and they like fucking brought me in.
Oh my
because
God, what the fuck?
I fucking would dumpster dive.
Right.
And I found all these like fucking big pieces of metal, and they were thin, and I was like, all right. I had like 4 or 5 of them. So I would go to Walmart, I get a fucking a wood rasp.
Right.
And I
clean them up
and get some epoxy, and I find some wood and shit, and I make these fucking machetes.
Oh,
and I meet these fucking bridge people, and I start gifting them these machetes that I've created.
Gaining trust.
And dude, I had these paint pens, right? Because when you're a tweaker, like paint pens are a must.
Right.
And I had like done all these like fucking weird tweaker hieroglyphics on them, and And I would like gift these, and this guy, like the fucking head dude of this community,
right,
was like, thank you. Like, he took this shit to heart, bro. He was like,
let's just call him a cult leader.
Right, yeah, for real.
Well, we would go and fucking beg for money, and then we would all come back and we would throw it in like the community pot, and we would get whatever we needed, food, drugs, clothes, whatever.
Right.
And I did that for quite a while, you know? And then like we were close, like you could go to like food banks and fucking all these places that would help you out.
Right, yeah.
And it was crazy though, but it was really brutal, man, because you know, I would stay up
for one, you're in Arizona.
So I'm in Arizona,
hot
super hot, not a lot of water. The water out of the sink, you don't even want to drink it.
Right.
Why?
It's just nasty, bro.
I don't want to like
it's like going to
all.
LA and drinking fucking tap water, bro. You don't do that shit.
I don't want to backtrack at all, but you never ended up in Vegas?
So I was in Phoenix. It was called Sun City. It's like, I think it's South Phoenix or something like that. And that's kind of where I stayed for a long time, is under that bridge and just kind of around. And I eventually got out of there. I hitchhiked to Las Vegas because my partner had left, and I was like, whatever, you know. There were obviously some things that had happened, and we could not be around each other without fucking hurting each other anymore. So it was like, all right. I get a message, hey, I'm in Vegas. I'm like, oh, well, what the fuck do I do about it? And dude, on this whole trip, one thing that I just want to mention is like, I got so blessed in so many fucking ways that if I would have just cleaned up my shit at some point, I could have really recovered from it good. But I was so far gone in my addiction that
you couldn't accept the blessing.
Were you shooting up at all?
No.
Not yet?
No needle use. So I just smoking lots of meth, and eventually or every once in a while I'd hit like a crack pipe here and there,
right,
you know,
wherever it's like around.
Yeah, that's for a story in Vegas. Okay, so I hitchhike from fucking Sun City, and I'm hanging my thumb out. I've got these fucking ratty old shoes. Actually, before I'm at a gas station, this lady feels bad for me. She gives me fucking $200.
What?
I'm like, no way. Thank you. And she's like, because at this time my brother had just gotten a fucking motorcycle accident, like a deadly ass one. Lost his fucking leg. He's in a coma.
What the hell?
I'm over in fucking Phoenix, and my whole family's like, Aiden, you need to come back and be with your brother. And I'm like, I'm on the fucking run, dude. Like, I can't just come back and just be at the hospital. Like, I'm on the run,
shit.
Right? Because Idaho, Washington, and Oregon will extradite you anywhere because there's the tri-state compact. I'm in Arizona. I'm not a felon yet. They will not extradite me.
How does that make you feel?
Shitty. I used that pain, and I used more and more and more and more.
I feel that.
But the weirdest thing came about it while my brother's in this coma, and the nights that I would sleep, I would have these really fucking vivid dreams of hanging out with my brother. So it was like almost like we were connected on some spiritual level.
You ever asked him about that?
I did. And I don't know if he knows a lot about what he dreamed about, because we had talked about it at one point when he first got out.
How long was he in a coma for?
I think it was 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah. So I had just... Yeah. So I get the money. I go get some drugs. I go to Big Five. I buy a fucking compass, and I buy a map of the state that I'm in and Nevada.
What? Nevada.
And I'm like, okay.
A compass.
The first time
He's like, I'm on street fucking, let's just say Baker. I gotta go south.
He pulls out his
to reach it to this house like this, dude. Oh, that's the fun, dude. Oh my god.
Fucking Google Earth, bitch. I got the compass.
Yeah.
Well, fucking.
You know when you looked at this, you're like, motherfucker.
No, bro. I have this map, and you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to read a map. Right. And I'm also like, this is fucking one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my life. Although it's very tragic on one end, I'm having a fucking pretty great time.
This is a fucking adventure.
So I'm mapping out every place in every city and every town that I've ever been.
Oh my god.
And I get on the road and I realize I'm wearing some crusty ass shoes, and I'm like, God damn, I probably haven't taken my shoes off in fucking 2 weeks.
Oh, fuck.
So I get to this fucking, I leave the Big Five with my compass and my map, and I realize, okay, I'm on the fucking right road. Like, the road that I'm on that leads through Sun City goes straight, and you just continue out and you get to fucking Las Vegas. So I find this fucking thrift store. I dig through the donation box, found a brand new pair of shoes. I'm like, sweet, fits me perfect. Put them on. I get out on the fucking highway. I walk maybe a half a mile, and this guy picks me up. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to fucking Las Vegas, bro, but drop me off wherever you need. And he's like, well, I'm going to Las Vegas too. I was like, God damn right, bro.
Oh, fuck.
So me and this dude just hit it off. We're smoking weed the whole way.
You weren't afraid this dude was going to be like a fucking serial killer or some shit?
So my mind state when I'm in that, like, I wish you would.
Right.
Because I'll
You're
tell
like,
you,
I'm a fucking threat.
there's a
Like-
lot. There's a lot of situations that I probably won't talk about.
Right.
That you know, tested me.
Right.
And,
oh, yeah, for real.
You got to do a lot of fucking shit that you don't.
A little bit. How to know? He was probably more a threat to that dude. That was
Absolutely.
Right.
And I knew that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't ever scared of somebody I was hitchhiking with. But I got super blessed. I didn't have to catch a bunch of rides. And that's how I've always been. I mean, when I was younger, I used to hitchhike from Boise to Baker all the fucking time. I just hop in with a
Yeah, my
trucker.
brother's got
I'm
stories.
fucking not even 18 years old, bro.
Right.
And so I've been doing this. You know, I've got some street knowledge.
Right.
And I get in, this dude fucking, me and him hit it off. He runs a fucking weed shop out there and all this crazy shit. And like, we're smoking the whole way. He dropped me off fucking right there at the MGM Grand, bro.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, lit. Like,
Right.
I've never been to Vegas, right? I'm like, this is crazy.
The city of sin, man. You were like,
Is
holy
that really
shit.
how you're thinking though?
I was like, I didn't know what the fuck, dude. There's this huge city, all these people,
Lights and
so many different
people.
ethnicities. There's everybody from around the world here, and here I am, this fucking homeless kid. Not anything. Like, I had a fucking little bit of money. I had some fucking meth, and I had my backpack, my compass, and my map. Oh yeah. But right off the bat, you know, I'm homeless, so obviously I see other people. And I'm like, what's good? You know, where's some good places to sleep around here?
Yeah,
Like,
you can get their vibe off of what they look like.
Right.
and dude, I saw a whole nother world in Las Vegas that other people don't, right? Because
Right.
dude, at this point, I don't have an ID. I don't have fucking shit. My ID's lost. Don't know where it went. Fucking, I can't buy cigarettes, beer, anything.
How old are you at this point?
I was 21 at the time, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
Prime age for Las Vegas, but not if you don't have an ID.
If you don't have an ID,
Right.
and I have no way to get one.
Fuck.
You know, you have to have a fucking address and all this shit, dude. And like, just everything that could go wrong did go wrong, but also there were a lot of blessings. Like, a lot of weird shit happened in Las Vegas.
Would you rather have been in Las Vegas or Arizona? Oh, damn.
Arizona was safer.
I feel that.
It was a lot safer. Las Vegas wasn't safe.
So what? Was it because you had a place to be in Arizona, or like?
I didn't. I mean, I had the
He was
fucking.
in
I had the
underneath
fucking
the bridge.
I had my
Well,
bridge
no,
community.
but well, yeah. After you were like
It was
separated from
less violent.
Bro, I bet you $100 when people see this, they're going to look at you and be like, there's no fucking way this dude was under a bridge.
It was less.
Because you look so clean. You're like a very clean person.
Yeah. Well, you know, you go in these weird points in your life, but yeah, Las Vegas was a fucking brutal fucking city, dude.
right.
And I was scared a lot. Like, but I think that fear drove me to be a fucking animal.
So what were you scared of? Like,
I
what
mean,
was the fear driven by?
obviously you've got gangs, you've got fucking
Right.
People that really don't give two fucks about your
So,
life.
for example, I'm in Las Vegas. I came across a bunch of Bluetooth headphones. Not going to say where. I had a backpack full of fucking Bluetooth headphones. And I fucking go
Or
down.
from a store for someone.
You know, from somewhere.
Okay.
Cottonelle, bro.
And I had some fucking, what were they? The J Labs or JBLs or
JBLs.
whatever. Dude, I had a whole backpack full of them. I was like, all right, I got to start slinging these. Because what you do is when you're down on the strip, you fucking hustle, bro.
Right.
I would get like I would buy shit off people, bikes, Burberry jeans, fucking anything I could come up with. I would trade people drugs, and for fucking shit. And I'd go out on the strip
Barter that
and
shit.
I would just be like, hey bro, I got a $400 pair of jeans. I'll sell it to you right now for $150. Like,
Right.
check this out. They look like they fit. I'd go up to somebody that they look like they fit on, right?
Hey, you said he could be a salesman, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, I did this for a fucking minute. And, you know, with the headphones, I got down, I think, if I remember, it was like something Canyon fucking highway and it's dangerous down there, bro. It is sketchy. You're not on the strip no more. I'm outside this gas station. I'm hustling, and I sold like 4 pairs of headphones. And this fucking dude comes up to me, and he's like, hey, let me see a pair of your headphones, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking telling him all about them. And he's like, give me the rest of them, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm getting robbed right now.
Oh,
and this
fuck.
dude's a big dude. He's fresh out of prison, bro. He fucking told me right off the jump, like, hey, check this out. This is my fucking corner. Nobody fucking hustles here. I don't care what the fuck you're selling. And I was like, God damn it. So we go in this casino, and because at first, like, he played it like he was going to buy some shit off me. So I'm like following around. He's like, I got to go get some money from my girl, blah, blah, blah. And then he completely just fucking tries to just take all my shit. He takes me out back of this casino, and I'm feeling just like, God damn, dude, this is a terrible idea. I'm going to
fuck.
I'm getting killed right here. I get in a car with him.
Oh no!
What?
Dude, what the
Okay.
fuck?
Because
No.
I'm like, well, you know, I'm hella sketched out, but I might be able to make fucking some money off this
Right.
dude. You know, I'm desperate, bro. And so I go out there, and this dude's like, I'm taking all your shit, fuck you. And this guy in the car was like, this is so-and-so's fucking brother or cousin or something. I know this dude. And I was like, and I had that happen to me all over Vegas. People just knew who I was.
What?
And I was like,
fuck?
yeah. And they're like,
Oh no,
bro. And I was like, yeah, dude. Fucking. And he's like, gives me my money, keeps one of the fucking boxes of headphones, and he's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see you out on my corner again. And I was like, don't have to tell me twice.
I don't know who my brother is, but I'm glad he's my brother.
Yep. I was like, God damn, bro. Thank you, fucking God, right? Because I thought I was going to die.
Right.
Well, least comes to worst, you just take all your headphones and
Or
you
just
walk
fuck
away.
you up and just, you know.
I thought I
dip.
was going to get fucked up. I mean,
Right.
I'm fucking tweaked out. I'm like 100 and maybe 30 pounds at the time.
Right.
And I'm a street
How
kid.
big is this dude?
Oh, fuck, dude.
What? Is he white?
No.
He black?
Yes.
So what, like 6'2", 6'3"?
Hey, yo, bro.
He
Come
was
here.
He was probably 6 foot. I can't remember what the fuck his name was. Yeah, it used to be ingrained in my mind, but he told me his name like 15 times.
Right.
Like, and I was like,
Like you should know.
like I should know who he is, and respect and fear him. And I was like, God damn, I'm scared as fuck
Yeah.
of this dude.
Keep on saying, what was your name one more time?
Yeah, no, bro. I was like, fuck, I am in the wrong spot because I never been to this part of Las Vegas.
Right.
I've been to a lot of fucking different places. I've never been there, and I was like, this is a bad place. I need to get out of here. So I got the fuck out of there, and I went.
What was your next move after you got out of that car? Did you run or walk?
I fucking very fucking silently went right back into the casino, fucking grabbed my partner, was like, we need to get out of here. This is a bad fucking, we're in a bad spot.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's go. I fucked up. We leave and we walk back to another casino. Because what we would do is we would go through these fucking casinos and we would just hit the ticket button, right? If somebody had 3 cents, you do
Right,
that in
cash it
fucking
out.
50 casinos. You know, eventually you have, you know, $20, $30, right? Whatever. And that shit just keeps you going. And eventually, I mean, there's enough casinos. If you linger in one spot long enough, they'll kick you out, right?
Right.
Because down on
Hella
the strip,
security.
you
And
know,
shit, from what I heard, shit in Vegas is really cheap. Like shit.
Yeah,
meth, dope,
yeah. It is. It's nothing. You know, $20 for an 8-ball. Boom. Whatever.
Which is like 180.
I think I paid $100. I got like a fucking ounce one time from these guys, and I was like, cool. I'm fucking cool with that. I didn't even give them cash. I traded them some things. You know,
Barter action.
hygiene things that I had got from somewhere else. And yeah, there were so many different hustles in Vegas. I sold needles to people, clean needles, because I would go down to the needle exchange and I would fucking do that. And obviously steal some things from here and there, maybe, possibly.
Little sticky finger action.
Well, from other homeless people that I would come across. You know, if someone was fucking wigging me out or something, or like if I didn't like what they were doing, because there was a lot of shady motherfuckers in there, right? And yeah, you just survive, man. And eventually,
I think you've seen a world that a lot of people haven't.
Right.
I did.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like shitty.
That shit is frightening.
I bet you learned a lot, though. That's why I think you're going to be a good salesman or a comedian, because you can walk up to someone and be like, hey, look, I think you're 32s. I got fucking...
Right. You look damn good in these, bro.
I think you look good in this car, motherfucker. Like,
put the down payment right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was definitely an experience that I had to go through. Whatever good or bad came out of it, I didn't fucking die.
Right.
And I made sure no matter what, I was safe. At the very end, I was sleeping in an abandoned fucking apartment complex, and I made myself a little home in there, right? There's no electricity. Everything's gutted. I fucking dragged a fucking mattress from the casino over there one night and set it up.
A mattress?
Yeah, because they throw shit away like crazy at the casinos.
Right.
So I drug one. I'm behind the fucking casino that's got the big fucking Space Needle, right? And there's a whole neighborhood back there. And I'm at these abandoned apartments like right behind it. And what is that place called? The fucking the Stratosphere.
Oh, Stratosphere, yeah.
So I was living right behind the Stratosphere for a while, and I had met a couple people that, you know, got high too. So I would go to their house and get high, and I'd go stay in my abandoned apartment building, because it got to a point where I wasn't getting high anymore off the drugs. You know, I was just maintaining. So I'd sleep. I would almost sleep every night unless I was in a really bad spot. But usually if I sat down, because I was just walking fucking so many miles a day,
you nod out.
I would just nod out.
Right.
Out. I mean, I went through like probably 50 backpacks that fucking summer.
Just because when you nod out, someone
would take my shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And just for everyone who doesn't know what nodding off feels like, it literally feels like your body's falling. For me, at least. It was like...
My body would just shut down, and then I would wake up and be like...
The fuck happened?
Usually,
how many days have it been?
I would usually get woke up by the Metro PD out there, and they were fucking mean. You know, they're like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Or we're going to fucking arrest you. You know, and it's like, okay, I got a record. You know, I was tripping.
Right, you don't want to get arrested.
I've created so many different homeless camps in those fucking 4 months, and, you know, met so many different people, and good and bad, you know, and I don't know, man. I woke up in that abandoned apartment with these construction workers fucking kicking my bed. They're like, get the fuck out of here. We're going to beat your ass. And I was like,
oh, fuck.
And I'm like, I was in a deep one, right? I'm like, what? You know, huh? And I was like, okay. So I'm like, fucking, I get up and I, you know, gather my little belongings I have. I walk over to the casino. I fucking pull a McDonald's cup out of the garbage can. I go upstairs. I fill that fucking McDonald's cup up with something to drink. I find somebody. I'm like, hey, can I use a phone? I just called my grandma, bro. I'm like, I need to come home. I can't do it anymore. I was fucking, my body was just shutting down on me. You know what I mean? And it was hot. Like, god damn, it was like fucking over 100 degrees every day.
And dry.
Dude, I was hurting, bro. And that's when I was just ready. I'd been through too much. And so I make it to the Greyhound station. I get my ticket. I fucking do all this shit. And my partner that I'd went on the trip with and we had officially been separated for multiple days. I get this fucking Greyhound ticket, dude. And the last person I want to see is this person, right? And we get on the same fucking Greyhound coming home. What are the odds of that? You know what I mean? I was like, god damn it. So I make it. I get to Boise and shit. My brother had just got out of the hospital. He woke up from his coma, so I got to see my brother, you know, and I'm fucked off. And my brother obviously just got out of a coma, so he's not doing too hot either.
Right.
But I got to give him a hug and shit and tell him I was like, I love you, man. I'm not doing good, but I want you to get better, and I'm so happy you're alive, and blah, blah, blah. And I stayed in Boise with my homeboy for a while, probably like 2 or 3 weeks, and I tried to get off the shit, but I just couldn't. I even got a job at this little fucking diner. I worked there for like 2 days. I was like, I'm going to get my shit together. I'm just going to fucking live out in Boise still. Fuck it. You know, until I get caught, might as well. And I got a text message, and I was like, all right, I better get home. I'm going to go to Baker. And I knew, like subconsciously, I knew as soon as I got here, the cops would find me. because there's only so many houses.
Right.
And they knew where I'd be. And I ran out of options. I'm not a drug dealer anymore. I'm just a fucking homeless fucking piece of shit, right? I come home, no respect from anybody. I'm too weak to fight anybody. Like, I don't even have respect for myself at this point. And I made it, I think, 10 days. And we're sleeping in fucking people's garages. We're sleeping on floors. I'm fucking sleeping outside sometimes. I'll find somebody's shed here in Baker. And that was embarrassing for me because I know a lot of people.
Right.
You know?
Small town.
Yeah. And so finally I'm at my grandma's house, and this lady was checking on the house, and she saw me back there, and my grandma told her, I'm pretty sure, can't confirm it, but she's like, if you see Aiden at my house, call the cops. And so that's what happened. So I'm in the back, I'm fucking spray painting this bike that I got gifted to me, and these cops come back, and I'm with my old partner again, my old partner in crime, and fucking here comes the cops, guns drawn, get on the fucking ground, right? And my grandma lives like, dude, you could see the freeway from her backyard. And so my partner screams and hits the ground, and I'm like, fuck it, run as fast as I fucking can. I gotta make it, you know, I'm trying to make it to the interpretive center.
Oh,
bro.
fuck. Holy shit.
I get fucking rolling. I make it to the freeway, and they had shut that fucking thing down. And then a sheriff came at me, and he had his fucking taser out, and he's like, hey, bro, if you don't get on the ground, I'm going to fucking tase you. And I was like, okay, I'm out of breath. I just ran fucking 100 yards, bro.
Full sprint.
Full sprint. I mean, I got over the fence. I even turned around, and I'm all, fuck you guys. I made it to freedom. I get on the freeway right there, right before this last exit out here, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to jail, you know, and I knew that was the end, bro. Like, game over, right? All the crazy experiences, all the fucking trauma, all the pain, it was just over.
Right.
And I got in that cop's car, and I fucking felt the most relief I ever felt in my life. I mean, it was better than any drug I could have ever done, was get in the back of that fucking cop's car, bro.
You knew the ride was over.
It was done. I didn't have to run anymore. It was exhausting. It was so exhausting on my body, just physically, mentally, dude. Like, my mind was fucked up, you know?
Right.
I had been through so much shit in the last few months. Like, I had so many stories and so many things and unfinished business, and I've been through so much trauma. Fucking, I've been beat up probably fucking 30 times that summer, you know? And you just kind of, like, I got there. And I just slept, I think. I slept until they sent me upstate. Fuck it. I was sleeping one day, and they came in. They're like, hey, roll it up. You're going on transport. And I'm like, all right. You know, this is it. But I felt great. Like, better than ever. I was just happy to be sober. I'm like, I finally get a chance. And I made it. I was like, God damn, I'm still alive. You know, it almost made me feel alive to be arrested.
Right.
Because for a long time, I'm just so fucked off. It's almost like I'm just in this
I'm
really...
untouchable.
Or I'm in this really bad fucking dream.
Right.
Like, I needed to wake up from it, you know? And I finally woke up in a cell. Yeah.
So how long were you, like, in total, like, from the start of all this stuff going on for, like, when you were, like, really getting into, like, breaking the law and stuff, how long was the span of time until you got caught?
Well, that last run was probably, like, 2 years, you know?
Damn.
But I've been doing this since, I mean, I've been on paper since I was, like, 14 years old.
Right.
So
how old are you now?
I've been committing crimes for fucking years, you know? I think started doing drugs when I was like, I started smoking weed when I was like 9 years old, right?
Right.
Like little stuff like that. It's been young. I mean, and so committing crimes, I mean, I started doing that in high school and stuff like that. Middle school, little stuff, but it really...
Right, experimenting.
Yeah, I mean, it probably been 8 or 10 years that I just been fucking rolling.
Right.
Know? So...
Don't mean to interrupt you. Do you still have to leave?
At 11. So we're good to keep going for a little bit if he needs to like, if he's going to take some time. I was going to take some break and smoke some cigar in here in a second anyways.
I feel like he's on his way here soon, but...
we can pause it and I can smoke.
We can break it.
Quick then,
yeah.
One sec. Keep on talking.
You felt
like it was a big relief after you got caught because you didn't have to be on the run no more. I can't say I understand that.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I understand why that would be a big relief. And
Yeah.
why, like, it would take a lot of trauma off your chest and off your head.
Yeah.
The fact that, and honestly, like, I feel like you should have felt like that when you got back to Baker.
Yeah, it was,
like, what, did you have that same relief when you came back to Baker, or you're just
no,
like...
a lot of shame.
Right.
A lot of shame. Yeah. A lot of fucking shame. I didn't want to show my face to anybody. I was ashamed of who I was. You know, it hurt really bad. I never in my life, I always told myself when I was selling shit, I always told myself I would never be that guy.
Right.
You know? And then I ended up being that fucking dude who had nothing. No respect. Nobody gave a fuck about me as how I felt, you know? And that's what it seemed like. The people I was around, they didn't. They only cared if I had something, right?
Dude, I remember when I started doing drugs and you were working at, I think, Lube Depot.
Yeah.
And you came by the house I was at and you just looked me in the face. You're like, I want to fuck you up right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was on drugs. So I was like, oh, yeah.
If
I wasn't like, I'm trying to find him. I was like, I understand, but like, fuck off type of thing, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
But after I got off drugs, I just like came back to the conclusion. I'm like, fuck.
Well,
you were there. You were trying to be there for me, but you didn't know how.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you just looked at me as a drug user, and you're like, fuck, man. I never thought.
You know, I'd never had any empathy for anybody up until just this last year, until I went back to jail. And this last time when I went back to jail, obviously I was drinking a lot. I wasn't really using a whole lot of drugs. I did every once in a while.
You're doing pretty good.
But I thought I was doing okay.
We were doing pretty good. I
thought I was maintaining for a moment. So when I went back to jail this last time, I'm with a bunch of people that normally I would trade stories with. Like, hey, you know, fucking, oh, I beat this dude, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't. All I had was like, oh, yeah, it's fucking been working this job and doing this. And went out on my boat with my fucking homeboy like every weekend. And we would go fishing. And I had those kind of stories.
Dude, we had great times.
So it really...
It was just that one night.
So that's when it really started hitting me. I was like, anybody can fall into this, man. And I didn't believe that before. I just thought people were weak. You know, I'm like, you're fucking weak, bro. Get your fucking life together. Look at me. I got mine together for this moment. I didn't really start having any empathy for anybody or feel bad. Like, now I really, truly know what it's like to just be fucking lost in your addiction. Because I've been there I had to do it again, right? I got sober. When I got out of prison, it was that was my first time in fucking 8 to 10 years that I had ever been sober for a long period of time. So I didn't know how to be me. I didn't know how to be sober.
Right.
And then when I went back to jail for that year, it was like, I told myself, I'm like, I fucking meditated so much and just was like, I'm going to get out and I'm going to be... Because I know I still have friends. I still got you. And I could be fun and happy. And I can laugh. I can make people laugh. I don't have to be so fucking serious. I can go do cool shit. I don't have to be sober and just be a fucking slug, right?
Right.
You know? And so that's what really changed me. And I have a lot more sympathy and empathy for people who are going through that. Like, fuck.
Right.
You know? I don't think you're stupid anymore. I know you're fucking hurting, dude. You know, that's where it is.
When you know it could happen to anybody.
I know it can. And when somebody's drowning, it's like, it's not, hey, fuck you. It's, I want to give you a hug. Come over. Let me hug you. Let me love you, bro. That's where it is now. It's from like, maybe I was envious that people, you know, because I knew I always, in the long run, I always knew I wanted to relapse. I always had that game plan of like, I'm going to do this again. I just need to fucking show the cameras that I'm going to be okay. Right? So I was only wanting to be sober for the moment, whereas now it's more, this is a fucking long game for me. I'm going to stay sober. I got to. Because when I'm not sober, people get hurt. And the people that are the closest to me are the ones that get hurt the worst.
Right.
That's the big thing. I'm sure I've hurt you many times in our fucking years of friendship. And that's, I'm not saying that's because of the drugs and alcohol, but it's just when I'm sober, I can really love you the way I need to.
Motherfucker, you know better not to knock.
Cop knock.
Open up, Baker City PD.
When has Baker PD ever knocked like that?
You don't want to knock, though. Come on.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Oh, we're back.
If you guys can't tell, we switched guests.
I'm Dylan Davison,
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
I was gonna mention this from the beginning, but we got way too
Yeah.
I was too
into
busy watching
conversations
UFC
to
fights
fucking.
tonight, boys.
It took me like 40 minutes to say, "Welcome back to podcast."
Yeah.
Our guest is Aiden Lang.
Hey man, it's all good. I'm pumped that Aiden's here, dude. I hate that I was so late to this cast because I was so pumped for this cast.
Dude, he was that one person that was like, if Aiden comes on, I have to be here for a guest.
Well, just because you know how many times you and I fucking spat and fucking bullshit. We fucking mowed yards together and made fucking money as children, dude.
We fucking raked your leaves.
You have a great name, man.
Yeah, you too.
That guy was like, come back and do my shit.
Thank you.
I'll come by and give you the SD cards after.
For sure.
Love you, brother. Sorry about the bounce house. I thought I might have like
He-
sent it to you through the
Yeah,
Snapchats.
you're good.
I feel bad. Your kids. You know what? Fucking let's go to the gymnasium tomorrow, dude. It's still there. I'll inflate it and it'll just be us.
All right, hit me up.
All right, bet.
That'd be dope,
Alright, there
actually.
you go.
I got the hook.
Have a good night, man.
At the Y?
Well, I'm like about to be promoted there. And shit.
Hell yeah. Good job, bro. Good
It's gonna
job.
be my first promotion ever. Actually, I'm pretty excited.
So you're out of the restaurant or are you still there?
No, I'm not balancing anymore at 41, and I'm not working at Latitude 45 anymore. Sorry for the name drop. You know you're not a sponsor, but yeah, I'm just like a maintenance man at the YMCA.
That's
right now.
okay.
And I'm about to become the facility director, which is a big upgrade.
Yes.
And I'm about to get a big old pay raise and everything this month, so I'm fucking
Good
pretty
for you.
stoked. And like the CEO, him and I have like a relationship like none other boss I've ever had. Like I treat him like a friend, but at the same time I respect everything he has to say.
Yeah.
And when he's like, "Go do this," I'm like, "Yes, sir."
Yep.
Right away. It's
And
done.
you fucking work hard.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I put it in the fucking work every day.
Yeah. Good for you, dude.
I've always put in hard work, especially at a new job. And as soon as I start to get the disrespect from management or somebody else, and like I'm not obviously valued there,
Yeah.
I quit working hard. It's just like, fuck you. I'm not gonna give you my best because you won't give me your best. But this time around, I gave my best, and they're giving me their best, so it's like refreshing. So I keep
Absolutely.
working hard.
Yep.
I also respect your grind, dude. Fuck, sometimes you're out in the sleet and fucking snow and rain just building houses and structures and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your grind's on, dude, and I respect the fuck out of
Fucking rough winter, baby.
Yeah.
It fucking stay hard.
it. Stay hard.
To all my construction workers out there, fucking stay hard. Yep.
I feel that.
Yep. No, I was fucking digging dirt for the last month and a half in the rain for fucking concrete.
Yep.
In Idaho, it sucks.
You know, it's not easy, but man, it's a respectable grind because if you've ever done it, if you've ever just done fucking just straight up hard labor, you know, on these, especially out here, we forget, right? Because the summers are so nice and we all have such good memories and we all do so much fun stuff during the summer, like between swimming and boating and whatever, going hiking, whatever the fuck you do. When winter comes, we're like, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, I know, it's like
piece
we're
of shit.
blindsided
Yeah,
every year.
Every year. It's the same every year, but we always are like, God damn it, it's way more snow this year than there was. No, there's not, man. It's
Honestly, it's been opposite though.
It's kind of been lighter winters. 2016, if you guys remember, was the Snowmageddon. Houses were
when we
collapsing.
fucking shoveled all. Oh, did any of you guys?
I
I
shoveled
shovel roofs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "I need my roof shoveled before it collapsed."
Dude, and that's great. I was hoping that was happening the next year because I was like, I'll make bank off
Great
this
one.
shit now.
Yeah.
I know how to promote it.
Yeah.
Next year comes up, shitty winter. I'm like, fuck.
And now we
fuck
have
you.
no reservoir because of these shitty winters.
Absolutely. I was just going to say that, you know, we need a really good snowpack. We need a lot of rain right now, but I still think, you know, they built that fucking reservoir for the reason and it's being used for it, and it's always been full, so I think we kind of taken it for granted, you know.
The reservoir
but
is
think
there.
It was
about-
built there to be fucking
If
used.
there's no reservoir, there's no river.
Oh, there will always be runoff going through that fucking place.
Not as much as we think. You
So,
can't fish in it no more.
hey, if the Powder River dries up, maybe I'll get my bike back.
Dude, I just lost a pair of glasses in that river. I'll go right back to where I
I
lost
lost
them.
a pair of shorts in there. You never know. Yeah.
I lost a pair of Oakleys
Dude, I lost
a
a pair
couple
of-
years ago.
Seeing
Cut
Remember
hard.
the rapid from the fucking way station? The one that always fucking flips you
Oh,
around?
The one that
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
your mom's ankle.
No. That was the fucking waterfall.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one by
You're
the Boys
talking-
Jungle? The
Yeah, you're
waterfall?
talking about the one that
Oh,
fucking
no, that's the one.
The one right
right
when you
before the
hop in.
dentist.
Yeah.
You hop in and it's right before you get into town.
Yeah, it's the one by the train
It's those
bridge.
people's
right before
property with the fucking barking dogs and shit, bro.
What?
The one right by the train bridge,
You
right
know.
before Wade Williams, right?
Yup.
That big, aggressive rapid.
That's the waterfall.
No. This one is just a flat. I think it's like a fucking flat roll. But dude, there's.
Oh, you're talking about the undertow spot when you're coming
think
into
so.
That's
town?
like by the dentist, though. It's in town.
No, bro.
No.
I'm
You're
talking
thinking
out of
the
town,
other one
dog.
by the Boys Jungle.
It's a
This
big
one's
one.
Like, if you start from the way station, I
You
remember
always
it-
eat shit.
It for whatever reason it comes in and then the water pushes out and then rolls back in and creates an undertow.
I never tube from there.
Oh yeah, then
Bullshit.
We always tube from the fucking right before the.
No, from the way station.
I guess me and your mom and us.
You weren't you with us that time I rode that fucking horse, bro? I fucking dude, I fucking hopped out of the river and it was right
You're such
after
a hoodlum.
right after the way station, and there was this fucking horse in the pasture, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking ride that thing, dude.
fucking
I
jump
hopped-
on this stallion with no saddle and get the giddy up on,
I
bro.
did,
Bro,
dude.
he's like, I just came from Patrick's. I know what the fuck's up. Cheers,
Yes, dude.
motherfuckers.
Yep,
One
Red
second.
Bull. Thank you.
Are you ready?
1 second.
Come on. You're supposed to be ready for pictures and shit. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Yeah, love you too, man.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I really wish I was here sooner.
It's all right, dude.
Me too.
You really didn't miss much.
Oh, shut up. This is the best episode, I feel like.
And there
We're
was
only going to get better, so don't.
Well, the thing is, there's so much that I would really like to recap on about my trip, and as I talk about it more and more, I'm like, I could have said this, or I could have, but hopefully it is good, and hopefully it's good content for you, man.
Yep.
No matter what, because you know that you could probably ask me shit for at least a year, and I'd probably have a story.
No, I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah,
You're
anytime.
full of fucking mystery.
Last time I saw you, you were just fucking story after story, and then you were gone again. I was like, damn it, Spacey.
Yeah, dude, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. No,
No, this motherfucker. So I call him, right? Didn't answer. Call him again. Didn't fucking answer. So I messaged him. Said, look, motherfucker, I know you're not at work.
I'm in.
Calls me back. Goes, now you want to call me? You haven't called
We
me
called you
one
last
time
week,
since I've been
too.
out of jail. This dude had me help him at least 4 or 5 different times since he's been out. Don't come at me with this shit. And you know for a fact, when you asked for my help, I was there within 30 seconds.
Yeah, you were. I do want to say, I was a little
Aggressive.
I was a little aggressive. Maybe I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, this motherfucker's doing a podcast without me.
Hey,
What a fucking.
ask Marshall. I said I want Marshall on, or I want
no, he's been
Aiden
saying
on,
you
but I
wanted
want you
Jared
on
for
when
a
I'm
while.
big, so I can make you big at the same time.
Yeah. No, I'm actually really happy with what you're doing here. And honestly, it's like my relationship with my wife has been growing.
I went to your wedding too, bitch. Don't act like nothing. We haven't talked.
No, but I'm just saying.
Not since I remember.
No, just check
I'm like,
this out.
damn, I went to his fucking wedding.
This is what I'm saying is like I'm getting to a point in my relationship
That was
where
loud.
it's
That was- I was
okay.
gonna say something.
It's okay if I come and do stuff like this with you guys. For a while I didn't really know if that was okay, right?
with
So I
yourself,
just-
though, like
We're
with
fucking neighbors.
So
man.
I just
I'd love
kinda
to
think
hang out with you a
yourself-
lot more.
Just going out and being, and so we've kind of come to an understanding where like, I don't mind if she wants to go to see her friend that lives over in fucking wherever, like I'll stay home with the kids.
oh,
I
you
don't
don't know if
mind.
it was fine with her,
Right, I didn't.
bro. If your
and
wife
so-
has a fucking problem,
Right, no,
with you hanging out
no.
with
I'm not.
me,
No, you listen.
I'm gonna get
You
upset.
Shut. You better shut the fuck up.
your mouth, boy.
You do not get into this. Do not open this can of worms.
You don't talk about my wife like that.
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
No, but it was, because it's just different. So now we're both growing up, and I respect her, and she respects me, and she's,
She knows
It's
you.
important
you
to have
don't-
your own time too.
Exactly. And I told her, I was like, hey, I want to go do something. It's really important to me. I really want to be a part of this. And she was like, what is it? And I told her, and she's like, yeah, fucking go do it. That's fucking
Has
awesome.
she seen it?
No, I told her, I was like, it's going to be on YouTube. So, this is cool, dude.
It is cool, dude. Our first fucking podcast has,
It's
last
pretty
I
dope.
checked,
I
had
love it.
608 views.
No, I love this shit. It's like one of my favorite.
One of them is me. I did watch that one.
Hell yeah.
Haven't watched any others after.
That's all right.
What do you mean?
So I do
One
apologize.
is you, or you have
He's
watched?
one
I
of the
watched it. I'm
viewers
one of the
on
viewers.
first ones.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let's get some fucking.
Have you liked and
interesting people.
subscribed?
Liked and subscribed. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah,
bitch.
obviously.
No. Let me see. Let me see.
This fucking guy over
Let
here.
me see. Come on, bring it up.
All right. I'm a fucking liar. Is that what you wanted to hear?
You're a douche.
I'm a fucking.
I called Nick on that shit today too. I was like,
God
You did.
damn it.
yeah, I was
Well,
like,
he
you better
just
fucking
started.
subscribe, motherfucker. I looked at my thing. I'm
All
like,
right. This is fucking.
Do it on the cast right now. Like and subscribe.
All right,
You
let's
don't even
go.
have to like, just subscribe. I don't care about the likes.
Let's see.
No, you
also,
better let me see too.
Side
Actually, I know how many subscribers I got, so I'll just check.
Side note, I'm literally neighbors to you, and like I would love to start hanging out with you. And I got a 7-year-old about to be an 8-year-old, and I want to like
I have an 8-year-old about to be a 9-year-old.
we should hang out and like let
I got
our
a
kids
4-year-old
jump on
about to be a
the trampoline.
5-year-old.
And you're chilling on the porch, just being old men.
Dude, I think I told you, and I don't know if you
Last
just.
time I saw you was at the 24-hour club, and you were like coming in and like fix your account, and I was like, she's not here right now, man. You're like, oh fuck, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah. Well, I maybe I saw Gabby.
maybe, yeah.
But I was like, anytime your kid wants to come fucking play on my fucking ghetto ass playset or
It's
jump
not
on
that
my
ghetto.
Hey.
on my trampoline.
I drove by your house twice the other day because I had to take my kid to baseball t-ball practice or game. You need to mow your fucking lawn, bro.
Bro,
He
so
was
I
just mowing it like
I
last
I
time.
mowed it last week,
Yeah.
and dude, there's been so much
Dude,
rain.
it's
It
so
fucking
fucking-
shot up, fucking like 6 or 7 inches.
Hey, I still only
I
have
literally
42
drove by you while
subscribers.
you were mowing, and I was like, look at Spacey mowing his yard.
Yep, and it's fucking out of control. I just want.
That's one
fake
thing I
grass.
like about like I love having a house and a home. That's
You got a
great.
weed
But
or
like
two?
apartments are great because you don't have to like take care of your lawn.
For sure. I have too much shit to live in an apartment.
Oh yeah, no. I hate
If
it.
I lived in a fucking small house,
Do
dude,
you see how
I
I'm
would
living
be,
right?
bro. I have so. Yeah, I
You got-
would.
how many kids at your house? 3?
I got 3 kids at home, but I've got so many goddamn tools and just, dude. I've got more clothes than.
You also have more vehicles than you're allowed to have fucking parked outside an apartment. This guy has like 4 vehicles on the
He
side
only
of
has
his
2,
house.
right?
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
the Subaru and the Avalanche.
I got rid of the Subaru.
Oh, did you?
I got the Avalanche now.
She has her own Subaru.
I got my other blue Chevy, but it's parked elsewhere. So I downsized on vehicles. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's got his rad vehicles at his house.
I drive
That one's
by
that-
sometimes and it's like raining.
I know you're not subscribed.
Okay, subscriptions, right? I want to go to.
Just don't type in "don't mind if we drink."
Oh, right there. This is the second thing I
It
fucking
was.
looked up. Fuck you.
Yeah, are you subscribed though?
I'm going to right now.
You just click
I'm
on
watching.
any-
I thought I did.
I'm watching.
Nope, you're not. Hit that subscribe button. Now he's subscribed.
This is fucking.
And then he gets a message.
Dude, this dude has been messaging me all day.
I think I
Wild
noticed
shit.
who it was.
We
can't bring it up,
No,
though.
we talked
No,
about him.
We're not going to bring any names, but it's been, he needs to get it out of his system, so I'm just,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, that's fair. If,
If I
you
have-
can be there for him,
If I could
that's
just
great.
open the message and just say, and look at it and go.
And it's about like legit shit that Aiden
be able to help with.
would be like about.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's about an unlegit person, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, his brother also already got mad at us, so it doesn't even matter.
Haters will hate.
Yep.
Here's Will.
Yeah. Fuck the drama at the end of the day. You know what? If they're not here for you now,
Not only they're not here for you now, they're like literally against you, which
Yeah.
is fuck.
and you know what? That is a fucking terrible place to be. If you're fucking being successful in your life, I fucking love you.
it, dude.
I want you
love it.
to continue. And if I'm being fucking toxic, stay the fuck away from me.
For
Speaking
real.
on that fucking topic, we talked about your toxic shit.
Yeah.
We talked about all the way up to your last gel for a year. We didn't really say anything about it other than you went to jail for a year.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what happened when you came out. So what's the pluses that you put on
Pros.
yourself and you've done for yourself that made you a better person since then?
I'm so happy you asked because while I was in there,
Pulled out a book.
I'm so happy you asked. No, I I was able to sit down for a long time and really just come up and recultivate myself while I was sitting in there, right? And like really think about things that I want to do when I get out. And I did. I wrote down goals, right? These are things that I want to fucking do. Not even want. These are things that I am going to accomplish.
Which is, sorry to interrupt you, but it's ironic because you're doing great. I'm not going to say great. So you're doing pretty good before you went back to Joe.
Maintaining.
I was maintaining. That one fuck up that really put you, which might have made you better.
Absolutely. 100%
yeah,
did.
But you were doing really well. We were literally just getting off work, both of us getting off work, drinking some beers together, and then a wild crowd came around.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know.
Which I was a part of too, so I can't really say I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your fault.
100% John's fault.
It probably was.
I mean, you could have stopped it at any point in time.
I honestly am oblivious to what we're talking about, but I'm here for
I was
the ride.
drunk, man.
It's all right. It's not your fault, Josh. It's my fault. I'm too hyphy when I'm drunk. I'm just down for anything at all times, and I don't.
No, I'm gonna say it's a little bit my fault.
And I don't give a fuck about my consequences when I'm drinking. Sober, I know what's gonna happen, right? But the good that's come out of all this is that I've accomplished a lot of fucking goals, and for instance, you know. I'm fixing my teeth. You probably can't see on the camera.
In your vision.
My vision. I've been blind for 2 fucking years. Didn't care. I can see.
Glasses are nice as fuck, dude. Mine are trash.
He's always looked good no matter what he puts on his fucking.
Yeah, Spacey's always just been a handsome ass motherfucker.
You know, I can honestly say that just sticking to my goals, right? Everything that I'm doing now, I'm giving it 100%. And so my work, dude, I've just excelled, right?
You really have. I've seen it.
Like, dude, I just got a promotion myself, and that was awesome. I mean,
yeah, dude.
There's things that I never thought that I would do. Building my credit. Finally, I got a decent credit score.
What's your credit score?
Let's
leave it from 50%.
800.
Fuck you, 850. The best credit score you could have is like a 740.
No, it's 810.
It's 800. 800 is fucking bulletproof credit. No, you know what? I started out when I first no credit, right? When I got out this time, I had no credit.
Which is the best?
No, that's bad.
No
credit's bad.
No credit's better than no credit.
Because
no credit's better than bad credit.
No, because no credit, you have no fucking value for shit.
Yeah, you're nothing.
Right?
No credit's better than bad credit.
I will say that. I will say everybody who says bad credit's better than no credit, you're a fucking
We literally went to go buy a car, and he goes, no credit's better than bad credit.
Yeah. So I had no credit, but now I'm right in the middle. Okay, we'll just say that.
I'm like 100. You know, I'm terrible.
No, that's not a thing.
You cannot do that.
No, there's no way you're 100.
It's because of student loans, dude.
You're no way you're 100.
You got to be like a 450 or something.
That's bad.
I kind of just threw
450 is bad credit.
I would have to literally do the research to figure out my credit.
I promise you.
Anyway,
100.
if I can give any advice to anybody, do something for yourself. Open a fucking line of credit. Buy shit. Do not spend any money that you don't have, and just pay it off every month.
That's a backwards thing of saying. You're like, open line of credit. Don't spend money you don't have. That's opening a line of credit, spending money you don't have.
So what he means by that is get a credit card with.
If you have the money in your fucking bank account to back it up, then you fucking buy it, and then you pay it off right fucking after.
So if you have a $300 credit card,
best way to fucking do your credit score is 30%. If you do anything about that, it will make your credit score go down.
If you have let's say you have $100 credit line, then you do not spend more than $30 on that 100 ever.
No, it's 30%.
That's right. Yeah.
Period.
I get it.
You only spend 30 and you pay that off. You only spend 30 and you'll be on perfect credit within 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of time, but don't be afraid of it. That's one thing that's helped me a lot. I got my fucking Avalanche because of that. I'm about to fucking buy a house.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is that one you're in?
Hell yeah.
Fuck no.
I was about
to say don't buy that house.
No, the rental I'm in, it is a shitty place. But yeah, I'm about to buy a house within at least the next few months. I've saved up a good chunk of money. I'm doing all right, you know, and it's all because I got to sit in that place again with a clear mind and with a clear goal, and I got another chance, man. I mean, I was this close to a fucking 8-year prison sentence.
Damn, brother.
You know, I was this close to going back upstate, and that was
When you went to jail?
yeah.
Okay.
I was real close, and the judge, and all the people out there that have supported me last year and who are still supporting me now, and all the people that put in a good word for me. Thank you so much.
Am I one
love
of them
you guys.
or not?
I love you guys so much.
No.
Be honest.
I mean, did you write me a fucking letter?
I came to jail for you.
Yeah, you came and saw me. No, and I love you for that. No, I'm not saying anything
I tried
bad.
to put money on your books,
Yeah,
but I couldn't figure it out.
Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about this
just
guy at
didn't
all.
know how to
I'm
do
just
it.
saying.
No, say something bad if you want to.
No, fuck you. So all these people, all the people that wrote letters for me and stuff, I really appreciate that, because what it did is it
Healed
gave
you,
it
probably.
gave the judge something else to look at other than my fucking crime, because I'm a felon, and when I go to court, all they see is my record, and they don't see the good that I've done. And I did a lot of good in that 1 year that I was out, you know?
No, you're doing really good.
I did one big bad, one big no, but I did a lot of fucking good. So, with that being said, I got another chance, you know, another chance at life, and here I am, stronger. I feel stronger than I ever have, you know.
Great.
Yeah, it was good, and I got to be around people that I just knew. Like, you're around these people, and you know, it's like, what fucking road do you want to take? Which one is it? Are you going to take the road that you know everybody's taking, or are you going to take the road less traveled? You know, the right way is not the fucking easiest way, man. It never is and never has been.
Don't be a sheep.
Don't. Nope. And I've seen a lot of guys, and I know a lot of guys, and I feel bad for these people who are stuck, dude. They're just stuck in this fucking cycle,
You got to be a wolf among the sheep. Bro.
and they
You
feel
gotta
like
be
they can't
hungry.
get out, you know?
Well, what I really want you to do, and I'm just saying this from like a point of view from what I grew up with you basically through a lot of the shit you went through, and like I said, I might not have been the best fucking, like I said, talk shit if you want to talk shit. Like, if I wasn't there for you, say it, and I really don't care, because I was
Absolutely.
probably not there for a reason.
Yeah.
But this last time you went to jail, I tried to be.
You were there. You answered my phone calls when I called. You were there.
I tried
That
my
means a lot
hardest
me.
to be
and I don't.
among you, because I
And you were with me up until the
I
day
knew
I
you
went
weren't
back.
fucked up when you went to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Went to prison was a different thing, because I
And
was
you
like,
know what?
this
I
dude
don't-
was fucked up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what's fucked up, because I was fucked up one time, and you try to get into my fucking head.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. One other another is fucked up. You really just like, okay, let you be. If you get fucked up and you go to prison, it's on you.
And you know what?
But when you went to jail, it wasn't on you.
Yeah.
And I really understood that, and that's why I came and talked to you. That's why I came and tried to put money on your books, but I couldn't fucking figure out for somehow. It just didn't work out for me.
It's all right. I didn't need candy.
But when you came out,
I just wanted it.
I gave you the money.
wanted it.
For everyone who wants to make this clear, I was off on fucking rent, and this motherfucker gave me money for rent so I could stay in my house before he went to jail.
Yeah.
Damn.
I owe him that money. As soon as he got out, I'm not even sure. When you got out, you eventually asked for it, and I gave it to you right then and there.
Yeah.
And then I went to your fucking wedding.
Yeah.
I went to we hung out. I mean, I helped you with some shit. We didn't really hang out too much because it was like,
Bro, you're making me look like the bad guy. Because I fucking grew up with this guy, but we fell
yeah,
out.
but me and him talk. Me and him
Yeah.
are like homies.
No, I hear that.
And you guys are pretty good homies, but me and him
We're
are like
good friends,
close,
for sure,
close.
But I definitely wasn't there for him in his
Like when it comes to like top homies, Aiden's one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear that. I've always loved Aiden.
He ain't the top, but he's definitely top
So,
five.
so
top five.
it's like this, you know, when I was lost, okay? I was lost for a while. I don't fault any of you guys. And I'd
for not giving two shits.
ever, never.
Hey, I was lost too, and a lot of my friends didn't give two shits about
And
me.
you know
And
what?
I think the biggest part about that is because you were my baby mama.
Guess what? We're all going. Yeah. We're all going through our own fucking shit. And my shit that I'm going through is no better or fucking worse than the shit that you're going through or you're
Exactly.
going through or anybody else. And so I don't fault you, because guess what? When you fucking needed me around, I probably wasn't there either.
But guess who is probably the best influence you ever had in your life when it comes to friends
Who?
in this town?
Who is it?
Me, motherfucker.
Okay.
Since
You
day
say,
one.
say that, Dan. Say that, Dan.
Since day one.
I love that shit.
I've always been like in my opinion, I've always been like one of the bigger influence. Like, not saying like I was
Bro,
I'm trying to influence you to do better in your life. But I was like the one that's like, okay, dude, we gotta calm the fuck down.
Yeah, and I try to tell everybody, like, I try to tell everybody all the time, like, dude, that fucking was one fuck up that I made last summer. That was one fuck. I was like, I was doing really good. Me and Josh were only drinking like 3 beers after work. Like, we literally weren't even getting
We
fucked
buy a
up.
6-pack and go home and drink and have fun.
Yeah.
We chat about stupid shit and have a good time.
Listen to music, and it'd be like 7, 8 o'clock rolls around, and it's like, hey, bro, I got to go to bed and go to work. See you later. And that's how it went.
Dude, we both worked like 6 to fucking.
And what we do on the weekends, fucking every weekend.
Go fishing on our boats.
I'd buy you breakfast one day. You buy me breakfast the next day. You know, we did that for a fucking minute, bro. And that right there, just that little amount of time that we spent really helped build our relationship and mature our relationship more than it ever
And that's
had.
why I came and seen you.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was happy.
I
needed to see your face, man. I needed that. I needed that strength. I needed that boost. To motivate me to be better. I did. I fucking knew when I was in there that no matter what happened, I was going to get out and be a better person. Because here's my option. It's either that or I sit in fucking prison, bro. And I'm telling you, I wasted so much goddamn time in those fucking behind those bars. I'm not doing it again.
Great.
Between all the times, even, you know, I might have only been in prison for so long, but I put in 5 years. You know, I put 5 years of my life into a fucking cell at one point in my life. And that, dude, that's too much.
I talked to a lot of people about you. I'm not saying like your brother. I talk a lot about Aiden with your brother.
Right. Well, my brother loves
And I
Aiden
tell
too.
you every
Last time
time, I
saw
said,
him,
look,
he was,
Aiden doesn't want that life. He just has that weird addiction towards something. So if he gets fucked up on anything, like say you smoke weed, you drink, you're going to have like this weird mentality to go back to something different.
Well, it's that chaos, right?
Yes,
you get comfortable with it. And so me, in a bad situation, I'm really calm and good.
Right.
You could put me in the fucking middle of a war and I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know? And I know that because of the shit that I've been through. Shit pops off. People are getting beat up. What do? I fucking take a deep breath and I start swinging, right? That's just how it is. It's that warrior mentality. And for some reason, you know, I can still be that way, and that's kind of where I'm figuring it out right now because I'm sober now, right? And it's like, okay, so I got to figure out the balance because when I'm using and drinking, when I'm drinking and drugging, there is no balance. It's just, want the chaos. I'll take myself to the chaos. Right. But now,
just to prove that you can
just to prove that
it.
I can.
This could be like a sensitive subject.
We should put this dude in the fucking mixed martial arts. Your kickboxing classes.
I did want to mention that. I just didn't want to do it immediately. I did plan on bringing that up. But I just wanted to ask if this is a sensitive subject or not. Are you and your grandparents good nowadays?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I drove by your grandma's house the other day, and I thought about all the crazy parties we had in there and all the stupid shit we did in your grandparents' house.
Yeah.
And I remember how they were a little iffy.
Dude, his grandma hated me more than anyone.
That's fair. I never actually met his grandparents.
Which I never understood.
And I just want to say this right now because I'm not a fucking pussy. There's no sensitive subjects.
But
I love you guys.
I love you too, man. I'm so pissed I showed up late because, god damn it, Spacey, I did grow up with you. Ooh. I feel like I should lick his
nice
cheek.
And wet. You see it? It's nice and wet.
Ooh.
I would lick his cheek, but he's a married man.
It smells good. It smells good.
If you licked it, you might get buzzed.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that no more.
I don't do that
Great.
no more.
Dude, no, when he came out,
he
got married.
I know. I'm proud of him.
I don't know how long. So how long was it after you got out that got married?
I got out April, married in August.
April, May, June, July, August. So 4 or 5 months?
Yep. Had a baby in February.
Bro, that
Sorry,
wedding.
I just see the liquid.
That wedding was the first wedding I've ever been to.
I feel something for that. What?
That was
Ever.
the first
My
wedding.
And guess what, motherfucker? I was not the best.
Oh
man.
my God! So
this cocksucker wasn't even going to make me a man. Someone else bombed out of it, and then he's like, "Hey, yo, Josh, someone walked out."
I literally was going to fucking ask you.
Was your best man your brother?
Listen, you guys have to fucking understand, okay? My wife was in a very fucking sensitive spot. I had just got out of jail, and the fucking crime I committed, I happened to be around some people around the same time. I'm not saying I was with them that night or anything, because I wasn't, but I was just hanging around you a lot during that time. So she was like, maybe he's not a very good fucking influence. she had a good point.
That's valid.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
So
I agree.
I was like, okay, I was never gonna not invite you, but I was like,
I didn't get invited.
yeah, Marshall didn't get a fucking invite. He's not over here fucking whining about it.
No, because I respect it because we fell out.
My
Listen.
brother,
Your brother, okay,
on the other hand,
your brother. I asked him to be my best man.
No shit. You what?
I thought
he was his best.
he was my best man.
Your own brother wasn't your best
no,
man?
fuck no.
I didn't know that.
Which is ironic because he was there.
My brother was. It was my brother. Or no,
It was my brother.
I just saw your brother last
it was
Your brother.
It was my brother, your brother, and you.
No, it was my brother, your brother, someone else, and me.
I didn't know you and John.
Because
were
there's a
that
best
close.
man and 3 other mans.
Groomsman. is the word.
Groomsman.
No,
No.
Was there only 2? No, there's 3
Yeah.
of us.
there was 3. You.
Oh, you're
John,
right. You're
Yeah, I
right.
was
brother.
just gonna say that's 3 people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
John,
You're right.
his brother, and
You're
you.
right.
Is 3
And I
people.
really had to think about who, and I was like, you know what?
At the end, it
I-
worked out pretty fucking good.
Yeah, but you know the shit. I'm not saying me and you haven't been through shit because we've been through so much
No,
shit.
I'm not
But-
saying my brother's a better choice or worse of a choice.
But he just got out. I'm so proud of your brother,
Dude,
right?
he's
Dude, his-
doing so
the
good.
I'm
last
so
podcast
proud
with
of
him
Does he
was
still
lit,
talk
too.
to you?
Yeah,
We
we
showed
talk.
his new boat he bought.
Yeah, we talk.
What
I
do you
mean, it's-
mean, do they still talk? Last week, he was like, Spacey wants to fucking be on here.
Yeah, we're all calling you and shit.
Yeah, and I was in bed, so fuck off.
Fuck off. I said that to you
About
last
this
week.
time, huh?
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah,
probably
definitely about this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, who do I just have like? I haven't seen fucking John in so long, and I just love this dude so much, and we just fucking our relationship got ruined because we just both been in prison and we've been away from each other, and I really just I wanted to see him, and I'm like that me and this dude have been through like hard addictions together, you know, and like I talked to him when he first got out. Actually, when I got out of prison, I wrote him a fucking letter and I shot him my phone number and we talked, and I was like,
If it was anyone other than my brother, I probably would have fought you over
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
You know what's crazy to me? I'm sorry.
I'd have been so upset. If it wasn't my brother, I'd have been so fucking upset.
It's so weird to me. Like, letters are a thing in the past unless you're in prison or like doing time or like.
Not really.
The first
Dude,
thing
sending letters to
Not
people
really.
is
You-
not
you-
a common thing anymore.
Not in
bro.
Idaho, but in Oregon, you can send email or messages. You have an iPad in fucking
I'm
prison.
talking about like a pen and paper and
yeah,
putting. It
I
in
send a
the
lot of
mailbox.
letters while I'm locked up.
Like, I'm talking about a
know, send me a
letter,
letter,
not an
bitch.
electronic email.
Yeah.
A letter.
Yeah.
That shit's out of the past.
Stamped,
Yeah, exactly.
dated.
Nobody does that shit. no
Straight
more
from
anymore.
prison. Rich.
Yeah, yeah. SID number down 15815445.
Dude, I spent. I told you this last time when you first came out and you were hanging out with my brother, but I've literally spent 1 solid day in jail. That is the most I've
I've only
ever done.
spent
That's fucking.
3.
That's fucking hard.
Fuck you, that's fucking hard, dude.
No, guess what? Jail is not fucking. You know what? If you only spent 1 day in jail,
I'm thankful.
you
for
are
that,
a
bro.
fucking good person.
Well, it's
and-
actually not for good reason. Like, so let me tell this story for the podcast. I don't even give a fuck right now, dude. I've got some drinks in me.
Fuck
I'm ready
yeah.
to talk.
Let's fucking hear it then,
Yeah,
Marshall.
well,
okay.
Let's fucking hear
It
it.
starts off bad. You ready? So I'm at the park.
You fucking park rat, you.
I'm probably 22 years of age, and my son's there playing, and I'm there with my family. And I see this 14-year-old boy straight up push a 4-year-old out of the swing, and I got heated
Oh, no.
immediately, dude.
Wait,
You
say
put
that
hands
again?
on
Say
him.
that again.
I saw a 14-year-old boy push a 4-year-old out of the swing.
Oh,
And you
I
know
got-
their ages for sure.
Yeah, because of the whole situation. I had to
They
talk to
wrote
the
it down
boys.
on your fucking thing.
Yes, because
It was in his discovery,
The kid's
bro.
mom was there. Okay, let me tell the fucking story. So I see this kid. I see this kid do that, and I just got angry. A fucking field of vision of anger comes over me.
Was it his brother?
No,
Okay,
no relation,
okay. I just
nothing.
had to ask.
And I go over there. I didn't fucking hurt the kid. I literally put my wrist underneath his knee while he was in the swing and rolled him out of it. These swings at the park are 2 inches off the ground, and it's a plushy ground with fucking.
Yeah.
So I just rolled him onto his back, and I picked the 4-year-old up and put him back in the swing. And I was like, "You have no right to do that," and walked away. And all of a sudden, cops are there. All of a sudden, I have an angry mom in my face, and I'm like, "Dude, I just stuck up for the 4-year-old that has no voice, and I just thought it was wrong what that boy did." And the cop laughs in my face. So my next reaction is, "Fuck you, you piece of shit! How dare you laugh in my face because I stood up for a 4-year-old?" And
And you're sober.
I'm sober as fuck in the middle of the day, and he looks at me and he says, "You know what? I don't think the citation's gonna do it," and cuffed me because I told him to go fuck himself.
Fucking dirtbag.
For sure.
Fuck
You know-
that cop.
Can I name drop cops? Is that allowed? Because they're
I mean, I would just
Go for it. Go
you
for
can.
it. Go
fuck
for
you, Officer Regan. You fucking cunt,
it. Girl or dude?
man.
Okay.
Oof.
Which
Fuck
is
him. I had
ironic
my- I
because
had
we
my-
seen her at the work the other day.
I had my wedding ring on at the time, my wedding band, and they were like trying to take everything metal off me.
They can't take that from you.
Well, they did, and he was like, you need to remove your wedding band, and I looked at him and I put my thumb on it and shot it at him. I was like, fuck you, dude. I was so irate with Regan, and then also while taking me to jail in cuffs in the back seat,
what did they get you for?
It was disturbing the peace. That's what my
Yeah.
fucking record
You can't
is.
go to jail for that.
It's because I mouthed off. I literally, my freedom of speech was basically taken from me, and they arrested me.
Yeah.
And I didn't get Miranda
And
rights.
You went to
I got,
court?
Actually, no. Nothing ever happened after that.
Yeah.
They
That's-
just needed
that reason is because they would have got fucked.
they
Yeah,
just
dude.
needed you to cool off, man.
I think that's what it was, too. I spent one day in the jail, and then I was home. No bail, but
See, the
posted,
thing about
nothing.
Baker City is like they don't really give you.
My freedom of speech was ripped away from me that
No,
day because
they
I told
don't
him to
really
go
give
fuck
you like
himself.
the loss here. It's like if they want to send you to jail, you're going to jail.
And then, like, so
They
how many
don't-
times have you seen people get pulled over for, like, California stopping, like, rolling up to the stop sign and going? That's, like, illegal in the state of Oregon. Officer Regan, literally, I'm in the back seat. We're by
Same
Pizana.
cop.
So listen, if you just take after me, you set the fucking standard real low.
I
We'd
do,
be into
yeah.
prison for a couple of years and then we come out.
When I get pulled over for stupid shit, they're like, "You motherfucker, you're doing good, huh?"
Especially when you're
damn.
looking with that smile with your braces and your glasses, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm all, fuck, I'm doing.
they're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
motherfucker."
dude. Yeah, they're like, "All right, we don't want to give you a ticket."
Bro, I got pulled over like
Sorry,
4
bastard.
times before I got a ticket without no fucking
Insurance,
insurance
nor license plate.
license.
Driving to Idaho.
You know what's up.
I saw you.
You know what's up.
That was loud as fuck. So,
I came and got your belt for you, motherfucker.
Bro, so I got a little nervous today. You know how I was jogging back
A
to
little
Philly
loud,
to
sorry,
get my
guys.
son's Switch? I'm jogging back, and I look to make sure there's no cars coming. I see a stator, and then I see you pulling out of Phillies. I'm like, I got to make the center of the road before Josh pulls out so the cop, for whatever reason, doesn't go after him.
Oh no, pedestrian is 100%.
Well, I just saw a cop and knowing you don't have insurance, and I was like, I have to be in the middle of the road before
They
Josh
can't
pulls
pull
out.
me over though.
I know. It was just like a thought in my head. I was like, there's a cop there. There's Josh right there. He doesn't
I
have
should have
his...
just ran your ass over.
You know what? You rolled down your window and be like, are you coming to talk to me? I'm like, I left my son's Switch in the restaurant.
I thought you forgot to pay.
No.
Because we were in the restaurant together and you never paid.
Yeah, I paid. And then I gave a
Before,
very generous
obviously.
tip to the people that
I'm sure you
have
did.
terrible service.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a
But
tough world.
they might be fucking sponsoring us soon. So let's
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad. It's just high school kids have bad service. That's just what it is.
But no,
Younger
yeah. Yeah, when I seen you running back with your wallet in your hand, I'm like, oh, he forgot to
people. It
pay.
was just because I was wearing my Muay Thai shorts because I just had practice this morning.
You're wearing shorts and
I-
spandex, bro.
I was wearing compression pants with Muay Thai shorts on.
You were
My
literally
bad.
wearing fucking leggings, okay? I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
and
I'm
it's
just
not
kidding.
Shorts.
I'm just
It's. I literally went to kickboxing class, went to the store, and then went and got some food with my son.
Hey,
My fucking
no one's
bad.
judging you.
You just were.
No, I'm just trying to explain how.
All
it
I'm
really
saying
was.
is I had no pockets
I
for my
looked
shit, so I
down.
was holding my stuff while
I
jogging.
looked down while we're talking. I'm like, oh, he's got leggings, and then he's got like
They're
these
compression
little
pants, you piece
No.
of shit, with Venom fucking
fuck
Muay Thai
compression
shorts.
pants. He's wearing volleyball shorts on.
just
They
a
were Venom, bro. Like the fucking main sponsor for UFC. Like I don't
He's
know.
wearing like
just fucking
he's
skin
wearing
tight,
volleyball shorts on.
Muay Thai
just
shorts.
moose knuckled
You
like
know
a
the ones that
motherfucker.
split right here, so you have more
More range of
stretch
motion, you
room.
cocksucker. Muay Thai shorts, you piece of.
He's
fucking
doing fucking
They were
lunges across the street.
Yeah.
He's fucking lunging.
I was eating in Venom shorts, bitch.
fucking story. Fucking cocksucker. I just came from class. Fuck you.
you're not gay at all.
I'm not. Yes, I am.
I only suck dick when money's involved.
That's
dude.
right, baby. If money's involved, I'll do everything.
Back to the story. Hey,
Yeah.
remember that thing we used to do back in the day where it's like, hey, would you suck dick for $1 million? And everyone lied and said no.
I would all day, every day.
Right
You kidding
now.
me?
Dude, I would.
You got $1 million?
I would
That's what I'm
cuff.
saying.
I would.
Show me the cash and I'll
I
suck your
would
dick till
cuff
completion.
nuts, suck and swallow.
Oh no, I'll spit
For
it
a
out on
million.
your feet.
Why would no?
I will fucking spit it back in the air and fucking catch it.
$1 million is $1 million, bro.
Listen, I could change a lot of people's lives with $1 million.
Dude, that's what I could change my
I
own
can,
life
yeah.
for
That's
$1 million.
where I'm at.
I could get a legit ass studio with a legit ass boxing ring, and then get myself a legit ass car with a legit ass house,
Yeah.
and then be broke.
Not invest
nowadays,
any
that
money.
legit ass house.
No
Fuck Bitcoin.
assets, just fucking liabilities. That's it.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, can you hand me that napkin that's underneath all that shit? I kind of spilled on my device and I feel bad.
That's all right.
Not really. It's $500.
Well, if it's
alright.
it should be fucking waterproof, right?
Right.
It's fucking gold, bro.
It
Yeah.
better be fucking
I
waterproof.
love that
Oh,
napkins
yeah.
over here in the first place for the fucking shit. You know, I meant to say it last week when your brother was here. You realize this is on backwards, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, he's like, yeah, fully
So
aware.
is the bottom one.
I know.
He was in a hurry.
Dude, I built all this shit. I
he
built all
didn't
this
fucking
shit.
read the
Fucking
instructions.
IKEA, bro.
He saw the instructions. He's like, I don't fucking need these instructions.
Basically.
These fucking piece of shit.
Fucking back to
Basically.
me working at the YMCA.
God damn it.
I had to fucking assemble these like shoe fucking booth things.
He's
with, like, a
lying,
cushion.
dude.
You know what? I did this 110 times. Why? I'm not coming through anymore. I'm coming through these ones. There's a mad echo, bro.
God damn it.
But
Because that's the one I spilt on. Keep on talking.
I'm here. There's nothing going on.
God damn it,
Hello?
dude. That's so
Unplug,
stupid.
unplug,
I think I just broke it.
No, it just needs to dry
Yeah,
out.
dude, unplug it really quick. See what happens. No. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
back,
Okay,
baby.
you're
You just
back.
turned it down when you
You
were
just
wiping
turned it down
down
when you wiped it, you
Yeah,
fucking
you
drunk
fucking
bastard.
dingus.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is
dingo
wrong with
bat.
you?
Yeah.
Fucking
Anyways,
figure it out.
Dude, hey,
figure it out.
you don't want to get your own podcast? Fuck you.
No, every time I talk about the podcast, I say this isn't a thing without you. Every time it's like,
Oh,
oh, you have a
duh.
podcast? I'm like, no, Whitlow has a podcast,
guess
and
what?
I'm in it.
We have a fucking card, bitch.
Dude, I know when you brought those to me today, I was like, oh,
They're pretty sick, right? Look at the back. The back is like the dopest fucking part.
I wish you wouldn't have picked that photo, though. I feel like we
That's
had
the
betters.
only one that looked good.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we had other ones.
I mean, yeah.
I just have
but
like my thumbs up, and it's casting
like
a
I said,
shadow.
our
on me.
logo's gonna change something by a whole new. This is $50 for 100 of them.
Look, I look so fucking stupid. Maybe that's why I hate it.
$50 for 100 of them.
That's a lot of
Okay,
money, bro.
I might just start charging people to get a card.
Yeah.
$1 a card.
No, my main goal is to get merch and sell it at the fucking
Minor Jubilee.
Minor Jubilee.
And I'm there for that, brother.
I'll make a stand with like a bunch of merch on
Wait,
it,
when is
which
Minor
is
Jubilee?
beer bongs. Hey, by the way, we haven't took all fucking night, so I'm gonna have to take one.
Yeah, you're right. Yo, here. Yo, check this. Josh.
What?
Fuck you. Don't say what like that. It's people that can make you shirts.
Yeah. Be fucking grateful, dude.
Yeah, but like
You just wake
Daniel
up
G.
just
Brown.
angry
I don't
like
fucking
that?
want to do anyone business with the last name Brown.
Remember, careful with your fucking selections of voices.
Metro Trophy.
They do fucking embroidery shit.
So does the people in town, and they gave
That's
me a
people in
fucking
town, I
quote
thought.
for pretty cheap for hats and shirts.
You know what? I was just trying to be a friend.
Hey, you know
Well,
you're
take your
Your
fucking
employee.
cards and fucking just shove them up your ass, I guess, Marshall. That's what he said.
There's also the
Basically.
Elkhorn Media Group if you want to
hey,
try
who
to get
wants
on
to
the
take a beer
radio.
bong with me, Marshall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to pass.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
obviously you
sorry,
better.
man.
I got water right here.
You want to take beer bong with water?
I thought about it, but
Come on,
I'm
hydrate
alright.
like a motherfucker.
just hella hydrate.
You can't get any better than beer bong.
It's
and a fucking-
expensive, I heard, but could you imagine, advertising yourself in the movie theaters?
What do you mean?
The movie theater in town does local business advertisement all the time.
I advertise myself literally everywhere else.
I'm just
but
saying, if you go sit down at the movie theater and there's like, don't mind if I drink podcast, that could be fucking revenue, you
who
cocksucker.
watches the fucking?
I do. I was just there last night.
Yeah, and you watch them all. Name 3.
Wait, what did you say?
Name 3 of the people their podcast or their advertising.
There was Churchill Arts. There's one.
Good job.
That was one. Bro, you know, I'm there to
I like your
fucking
ideas.
eat
I
popcorn.
appreciate it.
And they're not even good ideas. I was just talking schmack.
Well, that's a pretty good idea. Actually. I never
They'll
thought
just
about it.
never remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're there to watch
see-
that one movie.
They're there to see the fucking Doctor Strange.
That's what I saw. It was good.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did.
No.
You watch movies?
I literally just came right off the top of my fucking head.
It was fucking a phenomenal.
There's no way.
I love the first Doctor Strange, and it's nice that they finally
Scouts
got a new
honor.
one. Scouts honor. Did you guys actually do Boy Scouts? Because I did for a couple years.
Yeah, I got diddled in the Scouts.
Did you really?
He got raped.
No,
too.
you fucking didn't. Don't lie to me right now.
No, I did.
I was gonna say because we're filing a complaint
Right
now.
I think the money ran out, but they went bankrupt.
It was an Eagle Scout. He was just an older gentleman that just wanted to touch your diddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I feel.
It's
So,
usually how it turns out, guys.
so I'm in the gymnasium on Church Street, the YMCA gymnasium all the time,
Okay.
and like he was waiting for the phone to go down.
peer pressure.
It's always there.
Amos, who wants to hear me
Nobody wants to hear me. I'm gonna be so
Thanks,
hungover
babe.
tomorrow for Mother's Day. It's not even gonna be.
You're going to be so hard?
hungover.
Hey, hard's the best part, though.
I know this won't be out by tomorrow, but don't forget about Mother's tomorrow. It's so loud, bro.
Hey, mothers go so far. Don't forget about dads, too.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Father's Day is so
I'm so
unappreciated.
sick of fucking single moms. Like, I get Mother's Day and Father's Day. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. That was so much sarcasm. That came out so much wrong. So wrong.
You should feel bad.
I do.
I could never be a
single?
stay at home single mother, any of that.
I was a stay-at-home dad for a couple
Father,
years, but that's
like
when,
Fuck.
that's
that.
when I got the fattest I ever was, though.
So depressed.
So depressed. And like our boy that was here recently, he's doing that, and I can see it in his eyes, dude. He's over it.
It's not good for your soul.
It's not.
You know what? We were created to fucking work hard.
We're hunters. They're gatherers.
So
They're nurturers.
Let's
We're
be honest. You believe in that?
To an extent.
This
I
is my
believe that
girlfriend
women.
talking.
I believe women. You guys, you're better carers, and
Yeah.
you're
The thing
there.
about it is she can't cook worth
listen,
shit.
listen.
She can learn.
Here's the facts, okay? Here's the facts.
Oh,
We were made to be kings. It's just truth. And then there's nothing fucking wrong with that. You know, women are an important
We
part.
were made to be queens then.
Yeah, they were. But men are an important part, you know. We're supposed to be fucking strong and wise, and we also have to count on the women that we're with to help us get through
help
those
us
tough.
be strong.
Yeah, to get us
Honestly,
through those tough times.
If your woman doesn't help you be strong, or like you said, get through tough times, then she's not the woman for you.
I'll tell you one thing. When I'm making a fucking hard decision, I put a lot of pressure on my wife to help me make that decision because I need that. I need somebody to say, yeah, what you're doing is the right
wrong.
thing
Oh,
or wrong
right.
thing, whatever it may be. You have to have that, and so I think it's all important and part of the balance. You know,
No, I hear you. Because every king needs a queen. Or a burp. Every king needs a burp.
good.
You guys a buzz off with it?
No, I hear what you're saying, dude. And like women are dense. You're turning me down again, bro. You're fucking me up.
Dude,
Hello?
Testing.
I'm turning myself up.
Ooh,
You need to turn yourself the fuck
calm the
down.
fuck down over there, bro.
I just see like a
Now I sound
watermark, okay? I see a watermark,
Hello.
Hello.
and it's bothering me because I don't want my fucking device to fry.
It's gonna be okay.
Put it on rice.
So
Damn it! I looked down and it hits me in the face. I'm like, what was that?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Now, Marsh's about to be in a fight, and you hear about
Nearly
that?
in a month, dude. 1 month from now.
the real deal, huh?
That's
Real deal.
real-ish.
Yeah.
Just because it's so backyard
Kickboxing.
promotion-y.
No, that's okay.
Um,
That's exciting news.
it's very.
You trained hard? Are you training hard?
I train hard as much as I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Were you
I'm-
down to now? You're down to 150.
I'm one.
Or
250.
250.
I'm 250 as of today. Yeah.
So you
and like
heavyweight.
UFC heavyweight.
Did you hear about his
205 to 265?
What were you before you started losing weight?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to. It was 370-ish.
Yeah.
250.
Damn, bro.
259, yeah. I got a lot of saggy. I
How much?
got a lot of saggy skin though.
Yeah, bro. But
How much weight did you lose? I think she's upset.
120.
120.
If I,
That's
yeah.
dope.
But I also believe I was heavier than 370. It's just.
But that skin, dude, you keep working out and it'll fill in, bro.
Oh, I know.
I think so.
I have
know.
abs, dude. Like, you know, like how they say with down lighting, it like makes your muscles look better, right? Like if I flex, you can feel my abs right here. It's just like a fat stomach. But if I flex, you straight.
Oh yeah, they're there.
They're there.
Yeah.
I have abs.
Oh fuck.
But like, it's just a fat ass stomach.
No,
but
no, you do. You seriously do have abs. You're doing great, dude.
It's because I
fact
do
that
an
you-
ab routine literally every single day. This is my most recent sparring footage, though. Oh, we should probably turn that.
I wish
down.
we could put it on the screen. That'd
Me
be
too.
cool.
You probably can if you put it up there.
Well, yeah, I'd have to like put it.
And you guys aren't going full
no,
fucking.
it's never full speed. But
What
this
is
is
it,
our
10?
studio.
10%?
About 30.
30?
30%. But he didn't post it today. But I had, I guess, to my coach and my other classmate, today's sparring class, I guess I did phenomenal, and I did some cool shit that they really were into. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't look obviously like a professional, but like, I've been doing this since August, and I can head kick people my height, and like, I've really been putting in the work. That's my coach there, and that's obviously me. But you know, I love it. I love to do it, and I'm excited to push myself next month.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's
It's
awesome.
it's a good time, and like he was saying earlier, if you ever are interested in just like, you know, coming through and like trying to do some kickboxing, we have heavy bags. We have Bob here. This is our light contact drilling. We have the mats. Like it's a good time, man. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I might be interested in something. I definitely I've kind of been waiting just to get into a really good spot where I'm at. Because obviously for me, the gym is just tough. It's
gyms are hard.
It's like I'm either got to be there at 4:30 in the morning or I got to be there at fucking 4:30 in the afternoon. And
so
like,
check it.
Both times I'm not down.
So 5 to 7's the evening classes. I go to morning classes, which is 8:30 to 10:30.
Yeah.
But sorry, those beers are getting me the burps. My coach does 2 different times, so like I'm always in the morning, 8:30 to 10:30, and there's a class from 5 to 7 p.m. And right now there's 3 of us going to go fight next month,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be me, coach, and my boy Nick Blair. Shout out to him. But yeah, dude, like we're going over to Washington, Giggs Harbor for, it's called Street Beef Scrapyard. I can kind of show you. It's very much so a backyard promotion, but at the same time, it's more legit than most backyard promotions, if that makes sense.
Right.
Probably doesn't, but it
Yeah.
does.
No. I get what you're saying. I'm following.
Like I was just on their Facebook page the other day, and they were talking
Like
about,
for a backyard promotion, they're
Right.
pretty legit and
Yeah.
well known.
Right, yeah. They have 3 million fucking followers and shit. And like they have a little octagon put together. This is just the first video I saw, just so you can get an idea of what they are. But I literally just saw earlier this month where they were like asking people on their Facebook page like, hey, we need more medical staff and then like food vendors. So they're trying to be the most legit they can. We're just gonna see. So they have in a full octagon with a turf. Sure, it's not padded like a UFC octagon, but like that's where I'll be fighting in a month.
Fuck yeah.
And it's 6 hours away. Like it's like literally right outside of Seattle. And then like hopefully after this, maybe we can like get our amateur license and like try fighting in like Mission, like Pendleton, right outside of Pendleton and the reservation, or like maybe over in Idaho. But we just want to test ourselves at first, you know. We just want to get in there and fucking. This is MMA shit, but I'm gonna be kickboxing, which is boxing but with kicking.
Yeah.
So there's no ground. No, a lot of people don't understand that. You can giggle, but like kickboxing is. You fucking with my shit again. Kickboxing is quite literally boxing, but you're kicking one another. So if you get a knockdown, it's the count system, and you can't capitalize on the ground and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
Yeah, there's not any.
It's not MMA. It's not mixed martial
there's
arts.
no. Yeah, there's not. You're not gonna be wrestling or doing any BJJ or anything. Yeah.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
BJJ.
Well, that's what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
BJJ. But yeah, I mean, and this place they have literally wrestling matches, they have MMA matches, they have boxing matches, and they have kickboxing matches.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very diverse in what they do, but at the same time, every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to a street beef scrapyard, they're like, oh my god, that's a backyard promotion. How dare you go do some shit like that? And it's like, well, I'm trying to test myself.
You gotta fucking get punched in the face a little bit to fucking get in this rhythm
exactly.
too.
And then
you gotta get in there.
The first time I mentioned me going over there and their Facebook page, somebody was like, everybody has a plan until they're punched in the face. I'm punched in the face every fucking day, bro. Like, Monday through fucking Saturday, I'm getting punched in the face.
I watched Marshall headbutt a fucking brick wall.
I got a chin, dude, and I can say that. I truly believe I have a chin and I can withstand this. And in my heart and soul, I want to say I can make Glory or K1, which are professional kickboxings. I'm not saying I guarantee that's going to happen, but if you doubt yourself and tell yourself you're never going to do something, you're never going to do it. But if you tell yourself you're going to do something, there's a possibility gets higher.
You can do anything you ever fucking dreamed of, bro.
Exactly.
As long as you put your mind to it.
And a lot of people would be like, oh, you're silly, Marshall. You're 26 years of age or whatever. You're never going to be professional. Sure. But tonight, alone in the UFC, I just watched a man that's 43 years age win against a 20-something-year-old.
And won
in the UFC. So if I keep pushing my grind, by the time I'm 30, why couldn't I be a professional fighter?
There's no reason why you couldn't.
If I train, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
You could be professional.
I'm not saying I'm trying to make
at
millions.
Something you do, but I don't think you'd be a professional fighter when it comes to
UFC.
like.
Listen,
Glory or K1,
maybe, or
the sky's the limit, bro. You got it, dude. You got it.
Not even Bellator, bro. I'm not trying to do mixed martial arts.
Do you really want to like?
I want to do Glory or K1 because that's kickboxing.
I don't know how to explain it. Do you really want to know how? Do you really want to
get knocked out for a living?
No. Do you really want to test your boundaries at 34 years old?
Why not? What else am I doing? I
feel you.
What else am I going to do?
But at the same time, the 30-year-olds that are boxing now
have been doing it since they were 10. Sure. Every person
I'm not saying you can't be professional. I'm saying don't take it professional fighting.
You put your fucking
You can be a black belt kickboxer.
Fuck yeah.
You could be a black belt kickboxer.
That's not a thing, bro. There's not belts in kickboxing.
Yeah, but you could be a black belt in everything else.
Yeah, I can be a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I can be a black belt in fucking karate.
Muay Thai.
Sure,
but
everything. Kickboxing is the art of boxing.
But why would you want to risk yourself at 34 when you actually have a life then?
Because why not? Dude, why the fuck not?
Where is this coming from?
Right, that's what I'm saying. The only haters give me fuel, bro.
I'm not being a hater.
I know you're not, but at the same time, you're telling me I can't, and I'm saying I can.
Or not DJ.
BJ Penn?
BJ Penn.
Sure, got knocked out by a fucking bouncer at the age of fucking 30, whatever.
Exactly.
Sure.
I'm not saying that.
Sure.
Cool. But wherever it happened then is whatever. But I'm saying he talks about being a mixed martial arts fighter in UFC, wherever he is, like a Muay Thai, mixed martial arts, and whatever, karate, whatever.
You gotta understand, dude. I'm not trying to be in those scenarios.
At that point, dude, 34 is an old age, and that's your guys' point of view. You said 34.
Well, I said the oldest person in the UFC right now is 43.
No, but you guys said 34. So if if you went to UFC right now.
I'm not going to UFC. Glory or K1, that's a kickboxing fucking program. I don't ever want to be in UFC.
Yeah, but you could.
Ever. I don't ever want to be in the UFC because I'm not mixed art. No, I'm a kickboxer, not a fucking wrestler. I want to stand and bang and throw kicks. That's Glory or K1, not UFC.
Okay, and I believe you could do that within.
Not PFL. It's Glory.
I believe you can do that until you're 34.
Sure, why not?
There's a long term from then.
Why not?
Long term. There's a fucking 10-year term right there.
I'm not even trying to fight in octagons.
You're 35,
bro.
right?
I'm trying to fight in I'm 26.
Or, sorry.
In a ring.
You're
I'm trying to
25?
fight. Yeah, I'm 26 is what I said.
You're 26?
You're trying to go to the
I'm
box.
saying-
You're literally
age
a
of me?
month older than me. You're September like 6th, and I'm October 12th.
You're bigger. I mean, I keep on thinking you're younger. I mean,
You're
for some
literally
reason.
older than me by a month. You and
Yeah,
Zach.
I'm so fucking...
Dude, if you continue going the way you're going, if this is what you want,
This is what I want.
and
No,
if
I
this
feel
is
like if
really
you-
what you're fucking striving for,
I wouldn't be going to amateur fights if it wasn't.
then you can fucking do it.
if you want this, please do it. But I promise you right now, I ain't promise you.
have a fucking backup plan.
Dude, look at me
Oh, I do.
and tell me. Not even tell me. Just please don't do it after 34
It is
or
what it is.
38, 39. Don't
At
try
that
to
time-
don't try to make it a fucking career after 38.
I hear you. Let me rebuttal that. After 38, I have at least been doing kickboxing for 10 years. So might as well go into a coaching program or start a gym or be making money with at least what I love.
Or just do If
I
that's
don't
what you
have
love,
to be a
if that's
professional
what
fighter.
you love,
It is
yeah,
what I
cool.
love, dude. That's my passion.
But guess what?
As a child, I always wanted to
This
fight.
podcast is gonna grow, so you better fucking be ready.
So, dude, you're cutting me off before I can say it. I have logs in this fire, and those are kickboxing and podcasts. Sure, I have a day job that could maybe potentially
which
give
one's
me
the day job?
the YMCA. That's my day job.
Okay.
And then there's my two passions, which is kickboxing and podcasts. Like, this is another passion for me. I love doing this shit with you, bro. If this goes huge,
No,
I'll probably drop
plus
all of
your-
it.
Plus your kickboxing.
Right, that's what I just said. Like, my two passions are kickboxing and podcasts, and then I have the day job. I love my day job for now. Who knows what happens in 5 years or 2 years. But at the moment, I love having these conversations with my friends.
Plus kickboxing.
And then plus kickboxing. That's what I'm fucking saying. So I'm saying, like, I can be famous in kickboxing and then also bring a revenue into here. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Even Aiden can agree right here. No one will fuck with you in Baker City.
No. Unless you're
Because
people
you're
that...
such a big dude that can't get
I
knocked
literally
out.
just told your brother and my other friend. I'm not even going to name drop because people get so sensitive.
Is it your friend?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'd test the waters.
Colby O'Grady, which is a great friend
Colby
of mine.
O'Grady?
Yeah. Great. I literally just saw him last night at the VFW with Brooke. And it was great seeing those people.
Doobie?
Yeah, she moved back to town.
I'm not saying it, sensitivity wise.
Anywhoosy.
Damn. Okay.
Anywhoosy. Like I was saying, Colby last night was like, dude, you look great. And I was like, all you guys used to say if I lost weight and got in shape, I'd be a fucking animal. I'm a fucking animal now, dude. Fuck with me, dude. You get
Where
the
did you
fucking
see
shit.
him?
VFW.
Why were we there?
I went to watch Doctor Strange last night at the movie theaters, which is literally across the street from VFW. And then I was like, in the movie theater, I was like, babe, you want to go get a drink afterwards? And she's like, sure. So I went to the VFW at Jameson.
You guys are by yourself. You know,
It was just me and the woman.
Sure, by kid, bro. It's a fucking Marvel movie.
You know how hard it is to have a
I
7-year-old
do.
sit still?
I do.
Yeah. And just like last night when I was sitting there watching a great ass movie and there's a little girl walking by with her fucking light up shoes on, fucking up my experience.
Oh, come on.
No,
Shut
I was just,
up.
yeah, no, yeah.
Shut
Exactly. I
up.
was just being a cocksucker.
Yeah, you were. You definitely were just being a cocksucker.
Hey, okay. If I was being a cocksucker,
Cocksucker.
yeah, cocksucker. Anyways, so if I'm being a cocksucker about the shoes, you gotta give me recognition on this next part. I'm literally standing in line to get my ticket for Doctor Strange, and there's a dude in front of me.
In line. It's Baker City. Let's be honest.
No, it wasn't a huge line. It was a little crowd. But
He's talking about like 3 people.
All
Bro,
the way,
let
all
me
the way out
fucking
the fucking door.
Oh no, that has happened before.
What?
Out the fucking door.
Anywho,
Nah.
it wasn't that bad.
There's, I guarantee he's like the third person from fucking
I was actually, but anyways, there's the guy in front of
line.
me. There was a line here and there was a line here. And I was
There's
waiting.
like 3 people line.
Oh
Let's
my
be honest.
god, this guy. Anyways, the dude in
I
front
just
of me.
want to be honest for everyone that viewing from outside of bigger cities. The lines aren't fucking big at all, so don't worry too much.
Okay, sir. Anyways, the guy in front of me is literally
Thank you for
wearing a
coming,
Doctor
sir.
Strange fucking outfit. Like, to the T. He had the cloak on and everything.
Oh, dude, there was a dude with an outfit.
Yeah, straight in front of me.
Imagine that.
Check it out. So I'm behind him in line, and then there's a guy like off to the side behind me in the other line. He's like, "Look at this guy. He's wearing a Willy Wonka cape." And he says it 3 different times, and I look over my shoulder, and I was like, "Quit being a fucking bully. He's obviously Doctor Strange." So at least like I was an advocate in that situation.
Good job.
There's this guy bullying
Can we
this
get an
kid.
applause?
There's this kid bullying
Trying
another
to go
kid.
back to jail. At the fucking movie theater.
I actually said that to my wife. I was like, I'm about to fucking sock this kid in his fucking face.
He's disrespecting Doctor Strange
No, that's not what it is.
in my movie
You guys
theater.
don't
I'm about to fuck this dude up.
You guys don't understand. The kid wearing the fucking Doctor Strange
I'm sure
outfit
he's-
is mentally ill. I went to school with this kid. He's not like you or I.
We went to school, same people.
You know what? It sounds like you're doing these things for the right reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this kid was just
and
like
that's
he's a fan.
appreciated.
Your
That's
heart's in the right
appreciated.
spot.
And then there's a bully off to the side. Oh look, he's wearing a Willy Wonka
Okay,
cape.
let's explain this bully.
When
real
has
quick.
Willy Wonka ever wore a fucking cape?
Hey, let's explain this bully real quick. What did he look like?
Oh, dude, he was
Super gay.
He had the.
That's
fucking,
very controversial language right there, boy.
He was wearing his little fanny pack across his chest like this.
Oh, so he's want to be a gangster.
Yeah,
Listen, I just want to say that, back when we were young,
fanny packs went around.
you could be gay if
Hey,
you were doing something stupid.
Back when we were
You
young,
were
this
doing
motherfucker would take piss in the back of the movie theater.
Lies.
Been there.
Oh.
Been there.
Dude, back row, he'd like just hop on the other side.
Dude, last time I was in the
Remember
movie
that?
theaters, do you remember that?
Remember that?
So I went and saw Morbius a month ago, and it was like literally
Dude,
just
I've
me and
been
my
wanting to
wife.
watch that movie for
It's
so
so
long.
boring. It was so boring.
Really?
It was so boring.
Don't tell me that.
My wife liked it. My wife liked it, but I was so check it. I'm literally watching Morbius, and I'm sitting. It was just me and her. The whole. We were in theater 3.
By
Nobody-
yourself.
Literally 2 people in that theater.
I've been there.
And I was smoking weed at that time, dude. I pulled my dab pen out. I'm so bored. Just ripping it in the middle of the theater.
No, I've been that with my Jewel. I didn't even smoke. I'm sure I smoked weed, but I was sitting there with my fucking Jewel.
Doctor Strange was so much better
Hitting
than
the-
Morbius, dude.
and
Morbius
Kira's
was
just looking at
trash.
me going, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "We're in the back row, bitch. Like, who the fuck?"
That's
you
where I
think-
was. Dude. I was in the back row, literally in a theater by myself. I
Who
was
the
just like,
fuck
who cares?
you think?
I do want to. I do want to. I don't want to interrupt the story, but I do.
Oh, you're
wanna,
interrupting though.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
do
that
want.
important.
I
of
do
a
want to
story.
ask you something.
So important.
Super important. What the fuck are you doing, like other than podcasting?
So I
You suck a
was going back and forth in Idaho every week. So my routine was Monday through Friday I'd go up to Idaho. So we used
Suck
to
dick.
do podcasts on Sundays.
It was Thursdays and Sundays, yeah.
No, it was Sundays basically.
We were doing it on Thursdays as well.
Yeah, sometimes.
The first one was on a Thursday, at least. I remember.
So like I would come back for the weekends, do podcast, literally set everything up. That was my job. Set everything up. Set the fucking.
Still is his job.
It still is. Go to fucking Idaho for the week.
Okay, but
days.
you're saying used to. I mean, what are you? Are you working
This
right
week
now?
is the first week I haven't done this,
Oh, okay.
and
Josh.
I just go up there and do concrete and work. Now I might work for my daycare / landlord company, which is detailing cars. Other
Oh,
than
over
that,
there off of
I'm running
10th
out of
Street,
money,
right?
so I have to not do that or actually find a good job. Or
That's-
find a job.
That's over off of 10th Street, right?
Yeah.
Right by the old In-N-Out, right? Like across
Yeah,
the
cross street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You know what? My buddy GC. I'm just kidding. Gabe Clark. He's related to that family.
He is. And
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
pretty respected.
yeah. So I remember we had to get a U-Haul from because he also does the U-Haul shit,
And you
right?
got it for cheap.
Yeah, super cheap. Yeah.
No,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was Gabe, but yeah.
They keep on asking. They keep on saying they're going to give me a pretty good job, but they never gave me a job. So I'm hoping they do. And if not, then fuck it. I'll just find another job. But
The
yeah,
Y's looking for. I know you don't
how's it
care.
been? Is like I will neither go back to Boise and just start doing concrete again, or I'll fucking I actually have a concrete job I can do in Baker, DIY project, if you want to call it that, just so I don't have to get fined by the state. And it's just a fucking 26 by 14.
So if I need some help on the side, just doing some concrete,
I got you.
You're down.
Yeah, I got you. I
Yeah,
can
Josh
do
is
concrete.
good at that shit,
You
bro.
I can do everything.
He could probably
but
join your whole
joints, really.
cruise.
Okay.
Joints are like, I can cut joints in if you want to
Yeah.
cut a joint in, but
I don't even know what the fuck a joint is.
joint, it's just iffy for me. Like I haven't really got too much practice, is why. But I can do edging. I can do finishing.
Yeah.
Hard finish is different. I've never done hard finish before.
Is that like that polished concrete? Is that
So
what that-
check
hard
it out
finish
when
is
you
like smooth concrete.
Yeah, like when you pour a big pad, then usually you'll have like a power trowel on a big pad. You know, you're not
Right.
going to do it by hand, but you'll have guys on the edge, and they'll switch from, you know, a magnesium float, and then as the concrete starts getting harder, you get a finish trowel, which is just flat, and you fucking just go, and you're basically rubbing that fucking concrete till it starts turning black,
Bro, yeah.
and it just
A
turns
finish,
really nice.
a finished
I love
fucking
watching your
polished
Snapchats, bro.
concrete is. Yeah, you hit it with the float a couple times, so the rocks hit the bottom, and the fucking water comes up to top. And then you got your. See, I'm really out with names, but then you got your finisher. But if you hit the finisher, you gotta hit it 150 times.
Yeah, you go over this shit.
There's
and
like a
over it,
different-
and over it and over it and over it and over it, you know, and that it's fucking, dude. Like concrete day is fucking. It's a hard day.
And when you want to finish concrete, like a hard, solid finish, like you do in like gyms and shit,
Yeah,
no, it's fucked. I've never done that,
Oh, they're about to.
but I
bro.
know what it's about.
I'll fucking make sure I take some videos of, because I'm sure we got some pads coming. We did a huge fucking shop last year, and it's so satisfying. At the
I
end.
love watching your Snapchats.
Like
dude.
concrete work for me. I love it, dude.
I-
I like building houses. It's so fun. And
Concrete for me is fun too.
I always tell my boss, I'm like, bro, I love concrete. Like everybody's
Start
like,
your own
I
concrete
fucking
business,
I
bro.
fucking hate concrete. I fucking love it. You know, you can make
Fucking
so
hate
much
concrete.
money so fast. Like if
So
you
quick.
just did concrete,
Especially if you're doing broom finishes.
So I've played.
So
a
broom
lot-
finishes, dude, is way different. Like,
way easy. It's still water on the top. You fucking just run that broom over it real quick.
you gotta make sure it's not too wet, and then you just run a broom. It doesn't matter if
Super
you have a
easy.
flaw there. That broom will cover it up.
Yeah.
But dude, no, me and Zach do the better work in Idaho. I really do believe, because
I want to get into like stamping concrete and shit
see,
like that.
stamping.
That's
is
what I really
a
want to.
whole different realm.
Because that's where the money. That's when you start getting into with clients. That
He's
have
trying to do
money.
bricking, like you put concrete down and you put bricks on top, and that's like, dude, it's unreal money, like rich people money.
Yeah.
Like you
But
got
those are the clients
mansion.
that you want. Is those people who don't mind spending the money, because
Yeah.
a lot
that are
of
willing to drop 10.
You got a
grand
million.
on your
You got a $1
business.
million house you're working on, and
Oh,
they
you're
only
talking.
they want
ignorant
like
to
a
this
fucking
business.
pad that's like 30 by 30 stamping.
So you got to think about this.
Realistically, if you just poured concrete, that'd be like a, let's say, $5,000 profit. Plus, like, so pouring is like $2,500. Labor is $900. Then you got the top. If you want stamping, bro, stamping's like 100% profit after that.
Right.
What's stamping? Man?
Stamping's like you have this stamp.
It's like a big
It's-
fucking like silicone rubber fucking stamp, and you'll throw it down, and you'll have this
That's what
flat.
We
gives
have
you, like,
patterns.
The wood logo.
You could
got
do wood.
patterns.
You could make it look like stone
Right.
or anything. dude.
Shout
Yeah, I
out
know
to
what you're
Emerald
talking about.
Concrete. I promise you, in Idaho, he'll do the best work you want. Call him out. I'll have his card here next time. I have my cards now, but I'll have his card next time. I'll have it poster with him somewhere.
Oh,
And
shit,
I promise
didn't
you, he'll
notice
do the
that.
best work in Idaho. Gangster shit. Like, this dude does the best work. I've done 120 by 30. Big job. Big fucking job for two people, and we done it in 3 days. done perfectly. Nothing ran off or it didn't run off. The water ran off perfectly. We did a broom finish. It done it perfectly. He's too good. Call him up on Facebook. He got you. Emerald Concrete. Promise you he'll do the job in Idaho.
Bet.
Fuck yeah.
Quick question. Totally off subject. I see the Shamrock talk. Oh,
Shamrock.
Shamrock Tactical.
Fucking kickboxer over here.
You can't see the Shamrock real good,
I was just
but
gonna
you see the
ask.
tackle on the camera.
Right above the boxing gloves and MMA gloves.
Dylan Davison owns his own little business, Shamrock Tactical. He has the 2 or 3, 4 things up there, which is the
lightning, the bottle, the...
which is in the back of my truck.
What?
Which is in the,
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. And then the blood thing up there, the ghost, and then the hopper bottle opener is actually from somebody else.
look him up, Shamrock Tactical. He's Gucci. He's pretty good at what he does.
Well, I was just going to ask, above all the boxing gloves and MMA gloves, would you be down to have a River Edge kickboxing thing like that right here?
I'm down. Bring it up.
Well, I just have to have it made, but...
If it's like this, I'll just hang it right next to it.
Right. Yeah, I can get it. And we have a pretty lit logo, too.
See, the thing about Dylan is like he makes everything pretty official when he makes it.
Well, it's because of Kirsten. Kirsten can make some pretty fucking sick
Like
ass
that?
shit.
It is pretty legit.
Yeah, no.
I can't even make that for my own business right now.
This?
No, that up there.
That.
Yeah.
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 I don't even know how to make that.
It was just his
That
logo.
I bought from Ross.
That right there is
Which is
Shout out to Ross.
that right there is literally just his logo printed onto a canvas thing because he has the equipment at his house. Because
Yeah.
him and his girl.
But we're about to make socks, shirts,
So
hats.
this is our logo. So if we can
You
get
bring it
that
in,
on
I'll
canvas-
put it up.
That's what Aiden made for us right there. It's pretty all right. Whoops!
I
I
feel
paid
like-
I paid $24 for that logo.
I feel like he could have done better.
He could have, but I mean, it's good enough.
That's great.
It's good enough, dude. My coach really liked
No,
it.
it's
It's
great.
his business, so like it is what it is. I think it's great. I like it. And it couldn't be hard on a white canvas, which is like the black shit added to it. Boom, right here. Just
Easy.
Like that.
Yeah,
Simple.
same thing with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally that thing. Bam, right there.
But we're at 3 hours, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We're all beat.
I'm fucking. Ugh.
So
Till next time.
basically, so thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, thanks for viewing.
Sorry, I can't.
Haters or not, y'all love us. Let's be fucking honest. Honestly, probably one of our best guests we have was Aiden Lang.
Fucking my boy.
Dude, wait until you hear what you weren't here
Yeah,
for.
no, I can't wait to.
It was
watch
fucking
this.
dope.
Yeah.
Whether you think about it or not, dude, it was a great session.
Hell yeah.
And I very appreciate you being here. I very appreciate you taking time off your day and coming here. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Oh, for
For
sure.
sure. Yeah.
We'll have you on, guarantee, in the next couple months. Guarantee.
I'm an open book.
If not, you can, like you said, if you want to come on and start taking pictures and videoing for us, or if you want to learn how to edit,
Fuck yeah.
you can be that. But like I said, when I get my new place, I'll literally have a place for rappers, so I can have my own studio.
Sheesh.
I'll buy my own fucking studio shit. You guys will have a place to come here in Baker and just put out the illest beats, and I'll fucking be the first one to hear it, and that's all I want.
Hell yeah.
And then you guys will have
Good
all
times, bro.
all rights of your own shit.
Unlike Disney, where you take everybody else's rights.
But thanks for viewing. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everyone, even if you're haters.
Till next time.
And till next time, I think next time we'll have another artist on.
Yep.
Love you guys.
See you
Peace
then.
out.
Good night. And then the music comes.